Yeah, day one. Bring the balance. Let's go. Started in the chats, yeah, the day one crew. Just my chat streams where the friendship grew. 2 months balancing the real life grind. With 100 different storylines on the mind. We're navigating timelines, skipping through the noise. Kept in our peace while we're balancing the boys. Moon brings the love, keeps the energy bright. While ocean brings the spice, yeah, she brings the bite. The perfect little balance when the timelines cross. Sharing in the chat like an absolute boss. My screen is flashing with dramas non-stop. So I'm hitting up your phone like, can you talk? Too much in the DMs, we need a verbal deep dive. Connecting all the dots just to keep the lore alive. We might miss the stream, but we never miss a beat. Taking all the puzzle pieces, making them complete. Yeah. Oceans on the move, checking Ray from Dallas. Melanie and EDB building up the palace. Turtle boy beats, yeah, she got the whole scoop. Bringing all the details right back to the loop. Our moves are snuggling in with the perks and the rest. When we put it all together, yeah, we do it the best. If I miss a late night, I ain't feeling the stress. Cause I know my girl Ocean's gonna clean up the mess. Hold up, gotta give a shout out to the link with purple. Ocean made the intro, expanded the circle. The enemy that's following me, crown shining so bright. Got the mod branch glowing in the middle of the night. Forever grateful, but the connecting the vision. 2 minds, 1 track on a brand new mission. Let's make the bag. Yeah, man. I'm down. The screen is flashing, the drummer's non-stop. So I'm hitting up your phone like, can you talk? Too much in the DMs, we need a verbal deep dive. Connecting all the dots just to keep the lore alive. We might miss a stream, but we never miss a beat. Taking the mic now for Ocean Moon's live.
When you're committed to the truth, you also don't need a million fucking people. You just need a backbone. You just need a spine. That's it. That's all you need is a fucking spine.
Hi, Jill. I wanted to say meow, 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 meow. Good morning, Ben Rosa. Can you talk?
That is like the greatest intro ever.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, boys and girls, let me introduce you to Arkansas Bestie, who has stepped in here wearing her Jess pajamas. I forget which
Oh my
those
gosh,
are.
the dog.
Don't worry about the dog, okay?
I'll get the children
And-
to get the dog.
Children, come get the dog.
They're
Moons,
cooking.
Moons may be taking a mental health break, a proctor, if you will, because of she's just tired of all this stuff. And let's talk about what happened today. Okay, let's introduce you all to Arkansas Bestie, because if you don't know her, she is a bestie for Jess. And she's been on and visited in our chat many times. She's been on in J7's chat. She's been in Turtle Boy's chat lots of times. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes, yeah. Mhm. Started with that. Well, sort of.
Yeah. I kind of want you to tell that story. So
That's a very
this
long
morning
story.
we had a little bit of a crazy morning with Jess. And so we are going to talk about that. But you know what, Arkansas Bestie, I would like it if you gave a little background how you came into this whole thing and started listening to all of these people, because I thought it was very insightful.
I guess I started with the Alec Murdoch. I don't know how you say his name. It's fine.
Murdoch, yeah.
You know who he is.
Don't worry, he'll be back.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited. I actually really am excited about that.
Okay.
And I kind of got on Recovery Addict. He does court hopping and he does all the things. Like he goes through all the trials, even if they're small, big, and he's great.
Mhm.
And I started watching the Karen Reed first trial and found the lawyer, who is, I mean, if you've seen my husband, they kind of look alike. He's like the younger version, whatever.
Very cute.
Yes. And then I got on the Turtle Boy bandwagon. I mean, I'm probably screwing this up, but you get my, anyway.
No,
and
you're
then,
not. How
when
could you screw
Karen
anything up?
Reed got the hung jury, I was kind of like, what do I do with my life now? Because that's sad, but it is what it is.
Right.
And then I was excited not excited when they redid it, but I felt like I could 100% believe she's innocent, all that jazz. But it was great. And I kind of felt like this was my community. And then I'm going to be honest with y'all. Jeff Machado, at first, I was like, okay, she's loud, she's opinionated. I don't think I can do that. And I'm a very, I don't like confrontation, but I am and I'll go with this later with Jess, but I don't know, I just kept listening when she was at the studio, and I just kind of felt like I don't know, she connected with me for some reason, and I enjoyed when she was tweeting from the Twitter, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Yeah.
I just kind of connected with her, and I thought, somebody's out there doing stuff that really matters, and then listening to her life. And I think this is where it's kind of gone off the rails, because I loved listening to someone that has a life that's been there, done that, good or bad. I mean, she's honest. And
Right.
yes, there's challenges with this YouTube thing. I don't really
Yes.
understand any of it.
Right.
Ocean, Jill has kind of let me come on here and say what I want to say, but I don't know.
Absolutely.
I love the internet community. I feel like it's kind of my family. I feel like the bunnies, the besties are like a close knit group, and I don't think it's fair what's happening.
Right.
But anyway, that's kind of I don't know. I just kind of jumped on the bandwagon, and then I just started listening to her every morning. Like hell, I've been waking up at 6:30 my time because it's 7 here, and listening to her every day because it's just I don't know. It's like a connection. It's weird. I know that's very strange to say, but it is.
But I mean, we all do the same thing. It's like
Right.
those are your friends, and you want to talk and chat back and forth with them and hear what Jess has to say. And we never really analyzed her content, and we were there for
Right.
Bunny After Dark, and we knew that we were going to go to Melanie Little for trial analysis, or the
Right.
lawyer, or whatever. Who?
For sex appeal.
Oh, for sex appeal. Absolutely, absolutely. I just want to just see one thing. Okay. I just want to read one quick little thing that you wrote about Turtle Boy, okay? Because I really, really resonated with this. When you were talking about who you started following, you said, first there was Aiden Carney, better known as Turtle Boy, a YouTuber whose passionate defense of Karen Reed slowly and rather delightfully convinced me to become a channel member. I did not even know channel memberships existed, but apparently my credit card was more technically adventurous than I was. Turtle Boy's animated theatrical presentations were addictive. His claims about corruption, cover-ups, and local power structures gave the case the atmosphere of a small-town political thriller with Wi-Fi. His own legal troubles, including witness intimidation charges tied to the Karen Reed saga, became a subplot of their own. For his supporters, Free Turtle Boy became less of a hashtag and more of a neighborhood chant. And I agree with that 100%. And to me, that's what makes this all that much harder.
I think so. Yeah.
Because
I agree.
We were at home with Turtle Boy. And then Mommy and Daddy had an argument, and we heard Daddy didn't like us anymore. In fact, he hated the bunnies, and then the next thing you know, you're over in his chat and you're getting thrown out. And I'm like, what the holy hell is going on here?
And I don't participate in his chat a lot anymore. I did.
Right.
And everybody says, oh, Nan throws $100, blah, blah. Listen, I worked for a long time, and I do have my own money because I bedazzle everything and I sell it on eBay. Just saying. But that's what I choose to do. That's my fun money. And my thing is I want to support hardworking women. Right. Regardless of what you think about Jess Machado, she's gone from nothing to back and forth. And I know what that feels like. Yeah. And I feel like all these creators that are just, I won't, let me know when you want me to go on my rant. But not yet. Okay, go ahead.
I want you to talk because you're speaking what I think a lot of us feel. So I do want
they can clip me and say what they want and make fun of me. That's fine. That's fine. I really don't care. Hell, I broke 2 ribs and my implant popped. I don't know. It is what it is.
Right.
So you can call me for that all you want. But no, I just think mental health of women and talking, and I mean, Jolene, okay, she's funny sometimes. But when I was looking at her streams today, there's 11 of making fun of Jess. When does it become we're not making fun of women? I mean, we're not doing the roasting, we're making fun and being assholes. Calling her a
Right.
broke bitch, calling her this, calling her that. And then you've got that other lady, that Lauren, I mean, not
Yeah.
Lauren, what's the other one?
Criminal. Yeah.
That.
Lauren.
She's new to
yes.
this. What are you doing? And I mean, are you really friends with Broken Baker? Probably not. But
I
I
think
mean,
she is.
okay, well, she is. Okay, that's fine. Great. But I mean,
Text friends.
what Jess did was not a big deal. Do I think,
Right.
to be honest, she was an amazing friend. I hope that I have a friend that even if I'm wrong in what I'm doing, and I do have a friend, her name is Dee Blackwell, she's my neighbor, and I've got another one, but I hope I have a friend that would stand up for me, even if I thought 100% she's wrong or she's a little out
Right.
of line. But as women, you're going to keep making fun of her for things that's happened to her in her life. We've all made mistakes. I started monogramming Yeti cups, like engraving them before that was a thing. And it got overwhelming and I couldn't keep up with it. And I have bad ADHD. You will learn that. And I eventually just shut down and I didn't send the cups out and it was a big deal. And I felt horrible about it. And I don't think anything she's done is bad. I think that we're people and we have lives and she's honest about it. This stupid
Exactly.
Charlie Kirk thing is dumb. She sent it to
Right.
the veterans. Why would she? And the fact that she's having to go prove this stuff is beyond crazy to me.
Right. So we can talk
Who
about
cares
that
if she
too,
did or she didn't?
about
I mean,
proving
really.
things. Because I'm writing this down, but so many things that you're
Sorry.
saying. No. Okay. Stop
I just
saying
think
you're
that we
sorry.
should. I know it's what I do. That's what I do.
I know, but my
I
thing
think
is
she's a
say
good
stop.
person.
She is a
well,
good
you'll have to tell me to
person.
stop it. You can yell at me. It's fine. I need people to yell at me. I told you you're
I will
my
not.
sister.
Okay. So that common sense investigator is who Lauren is. And
Got her
you're right.
earrings on.
She is new, fairly new. And she's also been on with Vinnie Politan. She's been on Law and Crime and things like that. She's a private investigator. So I don't know why
Okay.
it is that I think more I think like a private investigator is going to check out facts before they start trashing somebody. And this has been what she's been doing for weeks in
Right.
her, she messages Jolene all the time. She tags her, whatever. I don't care. What I do care about is what you said before about making 11 streams about somebody. Like, when
Right.
does it
When's it
become
enough
a
enough?
little obsessive? When does it become more like harassment than humor?
Exactly.
I'm not sure. Also not the one having to go through it like Jess is. And I know that Moons and I were featured, part of her act. I personally found it funny. Moons, not so much. She
And I
doesn't
think
find
you'd have to.
anything about
Yeah,
it
I agree.
funny. And I understand that. So, it's sort
I
of all of
just.
that is kind of new. Like that whole thing was like an extra added bonus. Nobody expected that somebody from outside the community was going to come in and pick somebody as their content and then get all these people to start like piling on. Now, for Jolene, that's making money for her. She got like 2,500 new subscribers, I think, in the
Right.
time that she started doing this. And there's such a celebration of just losing subscribers.
I know.
And it's really sad to me that in this little community of people, like little creators, that there's this thirst. There's like this bloodthirst, I don't know, the Hunger Games. I don't know what's happening here, but it's like people are being hunted down and persecuted for crimes that, somebody decides that they
Well, when is enough enough?
violated.
And I
Yeah.
mean, I looked at her thing. The only other person she's made fun of like that is that Lauren Mathis or whatever. And I
Yes.
mean, Turtle Boy did that. And I mean, but what he did with the eyebrows, I mean, yes,
funny.
it was funny. But it stopped when she, and that's where
Right.
my question to these creators, and I'm going to say this, first of all, I hope that you've never done anything in your life, anything that you're not sorry for. I've done things and I mean, great. But you know what? I'm a better person for it and I can admit it. Jess does
Right.
that. And these people
Right.
that just keep bashing women, I just don't understand. And I feel like Jess is a ride or die.
Yeah.
I feel like she stood up for J7, and I love J7. I think she's hilarious. I mean, I say fuck, I talk about sex. We have a very open, I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think she needs to take a break. And
Right.
I mean, or not. I mean, it's up to her. That's the thing about
Right.
this. It's up to her.
I just don't want her to be driven into it, like
Right.
driven
But,
off the internet.
I hope to God I
Ugh.
have a friend one day that will stand up for me like Jessica Machado did,
Right.
regardless of what she's done or got her car repoed. I mean, why is that funny to me? I've been there when I couldn't afford anything for my kids when my child was born. We couldn't afford a wrap. I mean, I'm just like, where does
Right.
it stop?
Right.
It's not okay.
Well, I feel like it's all about,
Makes me angry.
personal ethics or humanity of creators, which I felt protected in this group of creators that we were, watching, like Jimmy and Nurse Kim and Jess and Turtle Boy. Like I was all for Turtle Boy going after anybody he needed to for his cases or for justice. And I won't say that he's done that here, but also because I look to him as somebody who recognizes what needs to be done for truth and honesty and justice, the way that there's been this taking of sides without any examination of anything is just, and how it's like whole communities, like the bunnies are now bad. Bunny's bad,
Right. Bunions.
but I'm sorry, there's a lot of mixed bunny. I don't know what
What
just
is
happened
happening
there.
to you?
I think it's because I did my I
you-
think I did my hands and like it does something. There's a lot of
Oh,
mixed
you need
bunny
to. Kane
turtles.
apparently. Are you looking at that? Kane apparently wants to come on, give his opinion, which is fine with me. I mean,
Yeah.
let's
All right,
keep
Kane, can you
going.
hang out for a few minutes and then we'll bring you on too? Um, yeah, I just feel like things
I'm
have
not.
gone
It's just. It's
terribly
crazy to
awry.
me.
Terribly
And yes,
awry.
you can shut your computer and walk away. I get that.
Right.
But why does Jess Machado have to do that? She's a good person. And that's what nobody seems to remember, every good thing she's done. She
Right.
kills a show for her community. Oh, yeah. Here come children. I see them. Hello, Presley.
Because anytime
Presley,
you're on a
say hi. Hey, guys.
Hi,
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye now. Take the dog,
good to
please. And this
see
is
you.
the boy. Jackson, say hi.
You guys watch Big Brother or
Oh,
any of
I
those?
have my AirPod in.
Making banana pudding.
Oh, they can't hear you. Let me.
Y'all are
hear
making
me.
banana bread? Oh,
Pancakes.
they're cooking. That's scary.
We're gonna warm
Oh,
up.
that's good.
Take your dog.
My phone's at 7 till he dies.
Okay. Take your dog.
So
No.
there's a lot I want to talk about. You're going to stay here while Kane comes on, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing else to do. I have
All
my
right.
wine.
Okay,
not wine.
good. And first, before that, let's talk about your injury a little bit. Like, what exactly happened? Because you've been through a lot in the past 2 weeks. So, and I know you had a 4-hour drive today. I don't know if that was
Yeah.
4 hours coming and going or
Two and go. So I have a German Shepherd who is allergic to everything, like cockroaches, grass. But she's my baby. So I do
Right.
everything for her. And we have a swimming pool and she loves to swim. Well, the problem is the salt water irritates her skin and she itches. So I have to go outside, and every time she gets in the pool, because I'm not going to, I mean, she loves to swim. I'm not going to, I just have to rinse her off.
Right.
Well, I walked out of our back door and it was wet, and we have like stamped concrete back there.
Yeah.
And I just slipped and fell and hit the brick, like the corner of the brick. Thank God I didn't hit my head. But I mean, so yes, I have breast implants. I got them after I had babies. I did it for me. Everybody can judge
Good
me,
for
blah, blah.
you.
And I love them because it makes me feel pretty. So that's
Right.
it is what it is.
Right.
So anyway, I went to the ER the next morning because I couldn't breathe, and they were like, "You have bruised ribs." Well, my doctor, who is wonderful, shout out Kendall Wagner, was like, "You need to have an MRI." So I had an MRI. Fun fact, though, women, the MRI did not show any rupture, but it did show that I had it's called a capsule contour. It's a whole thing. It was very painful. So I went to Little Rock, which is about 2 hours away, and they said, "You need to have surgery now and decide what you want to do." So come to find out, and I can't make this up because my mother and my husband went with me, and they were more worried about eating and having a Bloody Mary while I was in surgery than literally. I was like, my mom was like, "Well, if something happens to you, we're only going to be 5 minutes away." I'm like, "Thanks, Mom." But anyway, ended up I had this left situation was folded over and completely out of whack where I hit it.
Right.
And it's a God thing because the right side had been leaking into my the right implant has been leaking for a while. So if I had they are 10 years, every 10 years, you're supposed to do that. So I was going to wait till December and do it. And thank God I didn't, because it would probably be in my bloodstream. So
Wow.
anyway, I had
Wow.
surgery last Tuesday. I'm doing pretty well. It's my first drink tonight. I'm very excited.
Wow.
And I
Yeah.
just, I don't know. I just wanted to, it was just a whole situation. And I broke 2 ribs. It was actually broken. So it wasn't just bruised. But anyway, that's the whole MRI story. But the MRI did not show any rupture. It just showed that I had serious issues over here. So
Right.
every 10
Wow.
years, ladies, you need to get that stuff fixed. Just FYI. That's my breast
Thank you for
positive
that.
thing. You're welcome.
Thank you for that. All right. So now
And
I'm
my
going to
shit show
try and
family.
figure out this cane thing.
You want me just to sit here and smile?
Yeah. Just sit here and smile. Okay.
Yeah, your
let's
implants
see.
are 20 years old. You need to do an upgrade. I'm telling you, my mom's were 47 years old and she got breast cancer and she got them out and they were so bad. Like, I think hers were like right after the FDA. Oh my gosh, I'm by myself. But you really need to do it. I mean, yeah, I'm telling you. Anyway, but I did have surgery and I got them replaced and Pete just can't wait to play. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that for a while. See, my family's a hot mess. But I really do stand by Jess, guys. I think that regardless of what you think, she's a good person. She does a lot for her community. I don't know. It just really bothers me. Okay, I'm just going to keep talking because that's what I do. And
Please do. I'm just trying to figure out.
Pete isn't even home, and it's 7:30. I don't even know where he is. He should be home by now. But we're going to. Okay, I'm just going to keep. You want me to just keep talking while you're doing that?
Yes, keep talking.
So
I
we're
might have to go
going.
back and
Okay.
see it again.
Okay. Oh, I don't like being by myself. So on Wednesday next week, we're supposed to fly to New York to see Bon Jovi for my 30th concert. And yes, his first concert was in 1983, which is when I was born. So you can do the math. This will be my 30th concert in Madison Square Garden, and I'm so excited. So anyway, I think as a community, we need to stay. I mean, everybody makes mistakes, guys. I mean, but to keep doing what they're doing is crazy to me. I mean, I go to Starbucks every morning and I get a latte. I have no fucking idea what milk I get, but I get an extra shot. So if that makes me crazy, I mean, sometimes I have it DoorDash to my house and I live less than a mile from Starbucks. First world problems, I guess. But when I can't drive, and just for everybody that knows that she doesn't do her pajamas, or send her stuff out, here's the deal. She got overwhelmed. And sometimes it takes a lot to finish things. And you know what? Again, she's the friend that stands up for you. She's the friend that has been through it. And she still can't get Kane on here. I'm just talking and I feel like I'm
doing it. I just had to go back and do something. All right. This link is for Kane only. And if Jess is here, for Jess as well. But I'm going to just Kane only. I don't know if she is.
I do love Bon Jovi. My husband loves Luke Bryan, which is weird. I know, but he does. I've met him twice and he cared more about my husband's hair than seeing me. So I'm telling you, Starbucks every day, all day. If I had a whatever she goes to, I mean, I just don't know what milk I have. I mean, that's just, if she wants whole milk, I've tried almond milk and I didn't like that. Soy milk does something.
Why the dairy council hasn't gotten involved.
I know, right? Or PETA.
Let's get involved. Right.
I mean, I just don't understand. But I mean, I just think we have such a good community. And I just think these women that are like bashing her, I'm just like, what are you doing? And that investigator lady, I don't know anything about her.
Right.
But stop.
Yeah.
What are you going to do if she gets off the internet? Who's going to be your content then? Me? You? I'm not planning on being on the internet. I'm just filling in for Moons because she's having to take a minute.
Is Kane still in here? I don't even know if he is.
Oh my God, Kane, you're being really dramatic. Can you just click the link?
You know he's dramatic. He's dramatic. I also saw.
Is he Cajun Bidfly? I know you get Starbucks every day. I'm addicted to it. I can say it. If there was a rehab for Starbucks, I would 100% go. As long as I could still have my wine/tequila.
I don't know. I'm not sure what has happened there, but.
Oh yeah, Better Roses. Yeah, that is great.
Tara has sent $9.99 a super chat to say these incurious people are more of a detriment to any community than anything they hope to be. Yes, they are a detriment. Okay. Add to stage. Look who it is.
Hello.
You have to come on your camera though. If I had to come
can't.
on camera.
I'm in the living room and there's no lights on.
It's okay. You can be in the
I
dark.
just wanted to say congratulations to Arkansas Bestie for making her second online debut. The first was during the 10K episode, and Pete came with his guitar, and she also had a beverage in her hand.
I
But
like beverages.
very
I
proud of
remember
her.
that.
She's a natural, actually.
I'm not a
Yes.
natural at all. I'm scared to death of this.
It's funny
No.
because I do remember when you did that.
Yes.
Because that was
So
the night you did
stupid.
the multiple phone call. Why? I loved it.
Oh my God, but he was like, looked like a, never mind.
You were
I
great.
don't know
I
where
think you
he
were snowed
is.
in, if I do
Actually, I
recall.
don't know where he is. Probably.
Perhaps.
Oh, with all the children.
Yes, you
Where
were.
is he, out of curiosity?
Okay, Miss Jess, while you're here,
How can I
Bed
help
of
you?
Roses is the best song. Is that
It's the best
wait,
Bon
hold on.
Jovi song. Bed of
Oh, okay.
Roses.
Okay.
Yeah, Bed
Yes.
of Roses is the
I was
best.
thinking of
Bed of
something
Roses
else.
is great. Doesn't play it very much. I also like Always a lot too.
Also a great one.
It's a
So
great romantic song.
let me get back over here so I can see the comments. All
He
right.
had a
Now,
hot minute.
oh,
Okay,
sorry.
ahead,
Go. Keep talking.
No, I was just talking about Bon Jovi. We should talk about Jess because I'm
Well,
angry.
I don't want to interrupt. I wanted to jump
Nope.
in and say congratulations to Arkansas Bestie. I love this
Why?
for her and for you, Oceans. And I don't want to stick around. I'll answer a quick question or two, but then I'm
Okay.
going to bounce.
All right.
I
So
want to go back to the chat. I'm never
You're our
able to be in the
celebrity.
chat.
You're our celebrity on our on Oceans and Moon's thing. I'm just here.
Yeah.
Just bitching
well, first
about
of
how I
all,
feel.
let's back up a second because Moons is gone. I think she's taking a break. I think she may have a place in Florida, like a Proctor residence. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it's
Sounds
midtime.
nice.
I don't know what's going on. So because I haven't heard back from her, I texted her and she was going to come on and I haven't heard back. So she's very, very, very upset and pissed off about all this stuff. Not about you, just about everything that's happening. So I just wanted to know in the beginning today with Valhalla and the emails, I was trying to get, I missed the part of how this all started. Like he contacted you. What happened there?
Yeah. So I'm going to, I spent the day kind of doing some recon work on this, and I got a really unexpected call today from, believe it or not, a supporter, a longtime supporter of Turtle Boy, someone who I don't know has texted me in the past, was a supporter of mine, but is no longer. And they reached out to me to kind of point something out in regards to like this discrepancy about the total whatever. And while not quite right, it's certainly like kind of like added to something. So what this phone call ended up being was like really eye-opening to hear another perspective about some of the things that have been going on. And the part with Valhalla is just a very small, like the latest piece, but this individual like talked about all of this for the past month and a half. And it was very refreshing to hear it from, I would say, the opposite side of things, but in a calm way. Usually when we get all of this negative, feedback, it's coming in an angry way with lots of insults. And this individual was not like that. So I will say it was a very eye-opening experience. And I think I'm going to take her advice to just succinctly tomorrow kind of point out some things that some people are missing. The absence of being on Twitter really leaves things open for interpretation. And it is important to kind of close up some of those things. I will just say, Valhalla messaged me last week and it was just, hey, I've got a question about this donation. And I responded to him feeling a little pressure, and very quickly I responded to him, this is what happened. This is what I did. I read it back again. It wasn't really clear because I did say cash at one point, but then I did say I did it online, and I can see he was looking for a clarification. I also quickly threw a number out there that I thought was correct. It wasn't the right number, so I can see why he's confused with that. But then he came back and asked again, and it was during, I think, yesterday's show or the stream before. I didn't respond to him, but I addressed it online, and I was like, there's just some, like, let me clear this up or whatever. And I think the best way to say it is, I think as much as people want to give him a hard time, I do believe he means well. He's a veteran himself. And as stated to me earlier today from the Veterans Agency, $10 to anybody, nobody really cares about, but $10 to a Veterans Agency gets a lot of scrutiny for all the right reasons. And so I 100% could have done this whole thing very differently. As I said, and I'll talk about a little bit tomorrow, but we're not going to dwell on it. Just chalking it up to inexperience isn't really going to cut it for people. This is really about not prioritizing things that should be prioritized. Making things more transparent when it came to this should have been a priority. That weird feeling I had about not being able to overcome fucking up the members only stream, right? Where I didn't know whose stuff went with who. And then it was just staring at me in the face and I couldn't attack it. I couldn't overcome it.
I've been there.
I have to own that. It's not necessarily laziness. It was just what is stopping me from doing these things? You know what I mean? And I have to take responsibility for that. But at the time, those things seemed like it only affected me. But now, after today, I'm realizing this is a really big deal. It's impacting the Veterans Agency. These people are calling. I have to own all of that. Going and telling everybody, listen, I had a repo and I sucked with money and I had bad credit. That's great. You know what I mean? And those things are personal and I overshare. But things that involve fans, customers, or people that pay for things, I have to prioritize. Ideally, I'd like to have somebody handle all those things for me because I'm not great at it. And I guess I didn't take them too seriously, but it has been a learning lesson pretty much from the start that I need to take these things more seriously. I will say this, the notion ever that I would steal from people is preposterous, and that I cultivated either the Charlie Kirk hoodies for a scam to make money is crazy. That I did the members only to get a quick money grab is crazy. Any of those things is nuts. I know that the besties and everybody understands. Even some people were around when those ideas came about. You know what I mean? It was from the right place. And like TT told me today, you're too public right now. You can't just be so flagrant with these ideas. There has to be some thought behind some stuff. You have to protect yourself and people, and it's a lesson learned. However, I didn't take 1 cent from the Charlie Kirk stuff. I hope tomorrow, I can put that out there. For example, this person pointed out that at one point, some of the hats were not $25. So that little screenshot of that Excel sheet, the numbers weren't even right there. You know what I mean? So it was really great find by this person. I appreciated that. But sometimes when you start going back and clawing at things and being let me defend myself here, it ends up looking like a mess, which is why I got off Twitter. So I get some good advice. I think I have to own some things. And it's this piece I said, and I don't want to take up your time. This is a small thing. That's today, but we've gone through a whole month of little mini disasters and fires that we've had to try to put out, and they'll still be there. But there's some things that need to be discussed. I need to own some things that happened. And I plan on doing that tomorrow, not to make a big deal out of it, but I'm seeing some things and I felt some things for a while, but it's not because of this. It's getting exhausting. And, I watched your chat prior to when Arkansas Bestie was saying we love Jess and everybody's being defensive. I don't want that for people. I don't want people to feel like they've got to do that. It shouldn't be the most important part of these live streams. You know what I mean? It's not about that. I thought Bunny After Dark going away was the right thing because I felt I didn't want to be on camera. I didn't want people making fun of my body or my weight. I didn't want to do stupid, funny skits and people take hours to make fun of it. So I was maybe it's time to just get rid of it. And the feedback I got today was that was actually the best stuff. That was better than what's going on 24 right now. And I made a mistake getting rid of it. You know what I mean? Because I thought it was just too much and it was overwhelming. And I don't want to be sad about it, but the internet kind of forced me into that place where we had to get rid of it because we couldn't be having fun during this whole thing. You know what I mean? How it just didn't seem right. So I'm really going to take the night to think about all the great feedback I heard from this person. I have a lot of respect for them. I don't know them, didn't know them at all, but they really care about Aiden. They've been fans or followers of him for a long time, and they really are on the other side of this, but opened my eyes to some stuff. So the Valhalla stuff, I say he's a veteran. He cares about those things. Do I think he's being influenced or ganging on with all of this stuff? 100%. But if I had just done things the right way, none of this would happen. So if people want to exploit it, it's their choice and they can do it. You know what I mean? So that's my take on it. I'm just a little somber after that phone call today. It was an hour and a half on the phone, went way longer than I expected. But it was some good feedback that I'm happy to hear. I hear from everybody every day. I opened up these phone lines and I was like, let's talk, let's call in, right? And it's a lot of people saying, hey, I love you, you're great, thanks for talking about kids. But there's a lot of turtle boy bashing, right? That's not what I wanted that to be about. I didn't want it to be like a big shit fest going after him. He and I have kind of held the line where we're not attacking each other. We're not going to get into it. We're just going to exist in the space of disagreement. And I feel like maybe on my side,
That's
it's
called
getting a
loving.
little, yeah, I feel like it's getting a little bit away from us. And if I can't pivot around from this, and I'm being serious. If I can't fucking stop talking about all of this stuff and go back to producing either funny content, interesting content, or content that makes people engage, then this isn't for me. And I really need to think about that. So I don't want to cause
No,
anybody to be upset, but I really need to think if this is the right place for me, for me and for everybody else. You know what I mean? If I'm that much of a menace, I have to really think about whether or not there's a space for me here.
I think you're the only person on the internet that can say I was wrong and I did it this wrong way. And I mean, to be honest, I don't think you did, but I understand what you're saying, and I think that's very big of you. And I don't know how you do it. I don't. I mean, it's been constant, and I would be so like down. But you know what, Jess? I don't know that I can live without you talking every day. So I'm gonna need you to. We're gonna have to fix this. Go back to what you did. Chat Lorette. I mean, all that stuff was so fun, and we didn't have to worry about the drama. Take it out. But I'm
Right.
saying you died on a hill for J7. I hope to God I would have a friend like that. Regardless if she's wrong or right. You stood
I
beside her.
think
Who's
there's
going
a
to do that?
lot about the J7 stuff that needs to be addressed. I think a blanket support for her has really caused people to get upset with me. And I think in that place, wanting to support her, I am overlooking some things that I don't agree with. Things I think you both know I would not say. I would not co-sign some statements, right? And, I think when I'm saying I'm out here supporting her and it's Team J7, the way that this person explained it to me is people wanted me, they didn't want J7, right? So it's not right for me to make this a package deal, so to speak. And which I think it has been since the Baker stuff started, right? It's like me and her, and she can go and do her own thing. I can still say I have no regrets about it. But there also has to be a little bit of honesty here where, sometimes some of these things are not indicative of who I am as a person. And I have to kind of clarify those things, I guess, or hold her accountable for it when she says things that are really egregious.
And that's called being a friend, and it's called being honest. Maybe everyone else should try that. I just don't think I just think you're a very good human, regardless of Turtle Boy thing and all that. And I'm not just saying what I want to say. I think, I mean, I've kind of gotten to know you, and I mean, I think that you deep down are a person that wants to do right and wants to do the right thing. And sometimes we fuck up. I mean, it's just life. But you're admitting it and you're taking responsibility. I don't think any of these other people have. And I think you and Turtle Boy have had a very good I can tell when he's talking, and I haven't watched a lot of his streams lately because, the boob thing. But I just think that you have kept the line, and so has he. And I think you both respect each other, but he's in a hard spot and he's a man, and there's that. So I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But Jess, you are a good human, and I hope you don't stop this because you've made a really big difference in my life, and I know in Ocean's life and Moon's life and Kane's life, even though I'm not sure if he's dead or alive. I get confused.
We don't know.
Thank you for those nice words. Thank you.
But I think you're doing the right thing, and I think whoever called you today, because I don't even know who whatever that guy's name is, I don't even know who that is. As someone looking in from the outside, I think that you're taking responsibility, and that's a big thing. And I don't see anybody else doing that. And I think Jolene and that one lady with the bad earrings. Okay, that was the only mean thing I was going to say. They need to stop. You can't. They're dragging you, and I mean, I think it was strange and it's funny and move on. But 11 videos of you, that's crazy.
Well, I think Jolene has a new, she's going to
Big
Big
Brother.
Brothers. It started tonight. That's wonderful. And
maybe she'll move on.
You have a great talent for this, and you have a great talent for all of the things that you do. And I just want to say, as far as the Turtle Boy bashing, I have not seen that. It's not here in this chat. It's not in your
I don't
chat.
think
I
so
know
either.
that. And
We respect him, and we want him
Yeah.
to be free. Don't respect
And-
what he. I mean, we're not 100% how he treated you, but I 100% want him to be free, and I don't disrespect him for that. And I hope he does, because that's all of our rights in life.
what I was
Sorry,
going to say
go ahead.
is there are still a lot of people that want to hear about his cases, who want to hear about what's going on, you know? And I feel like we can do that, or I can do that here, and we can still have a place to have that so people can learn about it. And honestly, I just feel like this was it kind of reminded me of an argument between mom and dad, and then they got pissed off. It was a really bad argument, and then all the kids were watching, and then it was just bad. But that doesn't mean it's a forever thing. I mean, it doesn't have to mean that. And whatever you decide to do, whatever he decides to do, I just hope that it can be so not pitting people. This whole teams thing. And you never did that. You never did that. You never did that. And
Can
I
I
just
tell
feel
you,
like go ahead.
at the end of the day, if court was tomorrow for Karen Reed and Jess was there, she would still say, Aiden, do you want my seat? Regardless of what
Oh
happened.
yeah.
And
I
that's
know.
big of her.
I think the another point that the person made today was that Aiden could have possibly foreseen how this was going to go, right? With the lines that were being drawn with J7 and Baker and me joining in on that. And when he texted me, this person was suggesting that maybe he knew something I didn't. His experience in this whole arena, he could see the signs it was going to get bad, right? Or maybe he even heard rumblings elsewhere and knew it was going to go, right? These people were going to all jump in together. And it was like his way of like kind of like warning me about it. And me saying, hey, no, I'm good, I got it, was really indicative of like my complete lack of experience here. I never would have anticipated that just by jumping in and defending her, it would have turned into this. There's just no way. You know what I mean? So I think it was a good observation too, that person said, he was trying to assist you here. You didn't take him up on it. And I was like, and she was like, why? And I was like, I just didn't think it was that big of a deal. You know what I mean? And then very shortly after it did. I think also they had some really great points about like, my working relationship with Aiden and trying to preserve that. They suggested that I reach out to him again. That not just because of what's going on like in the past day or two, but like overall thought that would be a good idea. I said I wasn't sure if it would A, be receptive, or B, if it was time yet. I think there's some other things that need to be handled in the background, like including the J7 stuff on my own. And then also like, I don't know, like, so you have your show, right, Oceans, and you know what your show is going to be. You're going to come on and you're going to talk about what's going on, the stuff that's out there, all of the hot topics in this kind of space or whatever. I don't necessarily have an idea of what my show is. We can't just keep saying it's just everything and nothing all at the same time. I think with some structure, which I was already talking about, it would kind of help me focus on stuff. It's really hard for me to define what my shows are supposed to be, what show I should have or whatever. Really need to listen to the people, who know what they're doing and get some feedback on it. I do want to go back and have fun, but it's tough out. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want to like worry people who really love it. But when I joke and say I'm just a baby or whatever, I really do I'm too sensitive. It's hard out here. And I can't just hang up the phone and shut the laptop because it just lingers on forever. And it's been a whole month of 24 hours a day, just worried and stressed and upset and doing damage control and fixing it. And I don't know if like, say this gets fixed, right? Say tomorrow I show this stuff. We move past this, or even if we move past the whole Baker thing overall, is that going to end it, or will it just keep going, or will there be more stuff? And I don't know if I'm cut out for it. I'm tired mentally, ladies. I'm tired. I want to be in the chat and watch the chats. I want to watch people. I want to listen. I don't know if I want to be the person talking anymore, if that makes sense. I don't want to take up your time. Arkansas Bestie is here. Find out where Bossman Pete is. Oceans, you're doing great. If you do this on your own, I think oh my God, speaking of the fucking devil, goodbye.
He can't hear. I don't know how to do it. No, he wants Jess. Come say hi to Ocean. I don't know how to take my AirPods out for y'all to hear him. He's very dirty. He just got home from work.
We
What
like
is
him
in your
dirty.
hand? Where'd she go?
Where'd you go?
Your new watch. Oh my god, the man is on a watch freaking thing, and that's all he does.
Let's
He buys
see.
watches.
Let's see.
That is-
Ooh,
Okay,
nice.
so
Probably a
sit on it.
Mexican rapper.
He looks like a Mexican rapper. Who said?
We like it. We
Yeah,
like it a lot.
that's
Yep.
Oceans. Okay, Joe.
Hi.
We were talking to Jess, but she got off the thing because she's sad because all those people are being mean to her.
Tell him to eat a dick.
Tell him to eat a dick. That's
They
what we'll
will
tell
fuck
him.
themselves.
They can go fuck themselves. That's what he said.
You're right.
Mhm.
Well, you know.
Yeah. That's my life.
I believe boss man, whatever he says.
He's gonna go shower because he's dirty and he can't. He has to shower when it's gross.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. He's allowed.
No, I do think that she's right. I can't imagine it being, but I mean, there's a lot of people that love her, and I mean, I think that she's just. I wish she would just do what she. I mean, when she just talks about her life, it's great
Right. Right.
and has
And,
phone
you know,
calls, and I think she means a lot. I think the phone calls mean a lot to her.
yes. Yes.
And
I do
has she
too.
had one bad phone call? I don't think she has, because I think I would kind of like to see her go out with somebody because that'd be kind of fun. But
Stop it right now. It's not time for that yet. Not time for that yet. We need another week or two. You know, like Janice. Janice has become an internet sensation because she was on the phone with Janice for like a half an hour. And I'm sure that Janice got her name from STFU Janice from Drake, but I don't know. I'm just thinking that's where it
is that a
came
Drake
from.
song? Yeah, I'm so out of
Yeah.
the thing. I have teenagers and I have no idea what's happening in life.
I just my own
Um,
personal thing. I think it
Because
was.
all I do is I'm consumed with freaking YouTube. They make fun of
I
me.
know. I understand it. It's bad.
It's so weird though, isn't it? Like it's so weird that you're like so connected to people. Like even like y'all. Like I love
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
And again, he makes fun of me for my $100. He's like, "What is this $100 thing?" I'm like, "It's what I want to
Every
do."
5 minutes.
I
Yeah.
listen. I put on press on nails, guys. I love them.
Right.
Great thing. You don't. They're the greatest things ever. You just stick
Yep.
them on. They stay for a good week. They don't mess up your nails. I do the toenails too. Also. So if I want to do that versus do that, then I mean that's what I want to do, and I want to support women that are trying and want to do something with their lives. I mean, talking on the internet is actually kind of therapy, I guess.
I mean, it's much more fun than I thought it was going to be. It was really fun in the beginning, but I feel like we've never really seen anything like this happen, at least in
know,
our
right?
short time on here. Never. I've never. Although I did hear, interestingly enough, that the DUI guy, Larry, had a similar experience. And I haven't looked into that anymore, but I just heard that. But I don't know if it was that he was part and thought was friends with all these people who had one thing happen and then it snowballed like this. So what I was going to say about the whole Valhalla thing, and I do think he's a nice person, you know, that is,
Can you tell me a
Gen-
background of him? I don't know who that is.
I really don't know, except that I know that he is he's friends with Baker. He's friends with the expert. He's friends with who else? Definitely. I think that he was in Tennessee for the whole Baker meet and greet thing. Oh, he's the one that actually rented the building where the alleged, I'm just going to call it swatting happened. And so I understand his concern, and he came on Jess's stream and, you know, tried to, she tried to give him some information about it. But what I see happening here is, and it's not his fault or anybody else's fault. Well, it's somebody's fault. But when you have all these people separately making these demands of you to prove that you didn't do something, prove you're innocent. That's how this all started, with the expert saying, prove, you know, in his world, you're guilty until proven innocent. So prove that you're innocent. And, you know, Jess, the reporter, the innocent person, was like, I'm going to find this, 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 and this.
Send Kane a link again. They're talking in your chat. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Link for Kane. Hold on a second.
I'm telling you, I could be like an assistant to you. And I'll
Yeah,
just, you and Moons
I
can,
need you here. Okay.
I really want Moons to come on, though. I feel bad for her.
Well,
She's so sweet.
She is so sweet. She is so sweet that she is so like mentally drained from all this that seriously she's said.
And she's got little kids, and that's hard. I mean, big kids, bigger problems, but little kids are a lot to her. I mean, that's a lot. She's got like what, 5 of them? She's like a basketball team.
She has a basketball team, but there's 4, and 3 of them are very close in age. They're kind of like twins and then an Irish twin. So they're
I have 2 like my other best friend, Leslie Elder. She probably hates me if she has no idea about YouTube. She has 5 kids, 2 sets of twins, all boys. And so I have all girls. And my dream is that they're going to get married. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm totally all over the place. I told you ADHD. It's
I
the whole
love
thing.
that. No, okay. Love it. Here comes Kane. Kane,
Oh,
enter.
I haven't met Kane in person.
Me
I did
either.
send you a thing on X and telling you that I thought you looked like Kevin James.
He's
Are you
getting
there?
activated. He's getting his stuff together. Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Oh,
you.
good. No microphone tonight. I'm sorry.
That's
You know,
okay.
I'm actually, I don't want to say like I'm offended. I kind of am.
Why?
Well, first off, somebody reached out to me today. It made it sound like they were your producer.
Wait,
Oh,
hold
so
everybody real fast, Kane. I just want to tell you that there's like a storm happening. So I have a generator, but if I lose power, it's because of that. Sorry, go ahead.
Don't worry. You know, I would stay behind your
I
account.
said in the
I mean,
chat
no
like 1,000 times today. Kane, get in
no,
touch.
no, I'm just kidding, Arkansas Bestie. Congratulations. Thank you for your second appearance on the show. You're doing a great job. You need to smile a little, you know, maybe laugh. It's okay. You're a little nervous. I get it. You're on with Oceans. It's a big spot. It's a huge spot.
Yeah,
So I understand. But
you're lucky you're
I
here.
was reached out today by a woman who made it seem like she was your producer. And said, "Hey,
Really?
Oceans wants you on the show tonight." So I
Big
said,
fan.
"Okay, I'll go on."
Okay.
And so I reached back out to her and I say, "Hey, can you send me the link?" And she's like, "Oh no, just go to the chat and you know the link will be there." Then I read the title to the show and it's Arkansas Bessie's coming on. So do you have a producer? Do you not? I was
I don't
fucking
know what
insulted.
I have. I had a partner, but she hasn't texted me back. She's very upset about all the goings on, and I'm serious about that. And she said in the chat, in Jess's chat today, that I was going on by myself because she wasn't coming. And I have talked to her about it over the weekend, and she's just pissed about all of this stuff. And then there was more stuff today. And she's very, very busy at work, and she does have 4 kids. And she's like, you know, this is exhausting. It's exhausting. And I get
Very
that.
hard, especially with little.
So-
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so anyway, so that's when
But
I
this
was like,
wasn't her that reached out to me. This was a random person.
what?
Like some
It's her-
other person.
She's basically like, you know,
She was
Jimmy
probably
Kimmel.
anonymous. Or I did write in the chat 1,000 times, Kane, come on tonight. I want you to come on
No,
tonight.
what I'm
Kane,
trying
I
to
was
tell
the
you,
second
it'd be like
choice.
somebody reaching out and say they represent your show. That's
I
how
was
it
the
came
second
across.
choice, Kane. I was the second choice. You were
So
first.
when I saw
just-
Arkansas Bessie's coming on, I'm like, holy fuck!
I don't know what you're talking
Like
about.
this
so
is like
don't
I'm
talk-
getting punked right now. You know?
Let it,
Okay,
I
first
don't
of
know.
all, I'm the second. I'm the second
you are
choice. Kane. You were
equally
first.
important, except Arkansas Bestie's
I-
more important. Anyway, go ahead.
I really don't. I mean, I just wanted to say what I had to say because I just am
You're
tired.
not
of it.
leaving yet. Don't leave.
No,
'Cause
I,
we all-
No,
I
don't
mean,
leave,
They're
don't
Nate's
leave.
in the shower. The kids are making dinner.
You're doing
for
a
us,
great
which is
job.
weird.
I mean, the chat has been really been kind of
I'm
mean
not
to you,
even-
but I've stuck up for you. I said she's doing great. She's a
Thank
little
you.
nervous, but she's doing great.
No, I see
I'm
things
just
like
here,
Arkansas
really. I have
Bestie is a natural.
I have my blankie.
I'm
I
a
have
little
my water.
disappointed in Moons. I'm a little disappointed in her running away.
She's just having a
Fucking
minute.
running away. What are you
She's
doing?
got little kids, Kane. How old is your son?
She was mad at me because I ran away.
She's,
when-
14, and my
Joe-
daughter's
Okay,
10.
yeah, you're 10. Great. Wait until they turn 14. That girl of yours, she'll love you because you're the dad.
So she ran away. Why? Because she made that terrible video at Bucky's, and then that was enough. She couldn't do any more after that.
Hey, Brian Anton came on right after that, and he was there at Bucky's, and I'm like, I gotta mash these up.
It was a fucking store with gas pumps. Like, let's not pretend like it's some special place. I'm like, what is this? Did you see the video I did at Target?
What happened was before
I did a
that-
reaction video at Target.
I
In case you haven't
did.
been to Target, I showed you around. It was
Oh,
unbelievable.
Was it a
Darn it.
super Target or a regular Target?
It was a regular Target. They had
Yeah,
a
see-
Starbucks, they had a CVS,
Starbucks.
and they didn't have
CVS,
gas pumps.
and-
So, and I didn't go to the bathrooms just in case.
Oh.
anybody-
Because I remember.
You know what
we
I
were-
did today?
When are we going in? And I thought you had to pee. So I was like, do you have to pee, Kane? Come on, we're hurry up.
Were
Get
y'all
in there.
together?
Oh,
I'm so confused right now. I don't know what's
No.
happening.
I mean, we did it was I think it was a 4th of July. Was it 4th of July?
Yeah. yeah.
4th of July,
This is a shit
Moons is so unbusy. She went and she gave us a tour of Bucky's.
Okay, so Kane, have you talked to J7? Let's go back to all this, Jess. Look at me being like a.
You know what? I shouldn't do this. I'm actually upset. Like
She just needs a minute.
but what you don't know is behind the scenes a lot with her. There's a lot of it's a lot to get her on screen. I mean, she's not gonna like me saying this, but there's a lot of work. Like she struggles with the criticism. Now, she's not gonna like me saying this either. I'm gonna say it anyway here because I don't give a fuck. 'Cause it's so fucking rotten.
It's our community. It's our
that
community.
it has to be said. I don't know if she's gonna share it. She probably shouldn't have told me, but when I heard I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I feel really bad, but she had a friend of hers pass away.
Aw.
And somebody from Jolene's chat, I assume, I'm gonna say, because she's the fucking devil. She's actually a horrible person, a really, really sick individual. Somebody from her chat called this woman's mother and told her she should kill herself. That's kind of the gist I got. And I took that to be to really, like, I think I mean, obviously it really upset her, and she doesn't want me to probably talk about it, but it has to be said to how awful these people truly, truly fucking are. And that's just the bottom line. Obviously, she said she's not watching the show, but I'm sure she is. But it has to be said. Like, this is the kind of people you're dealing with. You're dealing with absolute scumbag human beings. I found out some other shit today that I cannot talk about other people, some information, and it's like you just kind of like sit back and realize like how fucking dreadful and disgusting some of these people are.
I mean, is it worth it? I mean, to
I've
me,
been going back and forth with a lot of people, back and forth and going at people. Just these anonymous accounts that want to come at you. They don't have, they're cowards because you don't know who they are, and they say this vile shit. And when you attack women, especially women, and it because Jolene just goes after people that she knows it bothers them what she says.
11 streams.
Never come at me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think she knows what's going to bother people when she goes right at them, and says horrible things. I don't know if you heard the clip of what she said about J7, but I do not believe that blog was written. That blog that Jessica wrote talked about in her show. I don't believe she was the one getting picked on. I really, truly believe she was the one doing the picking on and has some guilt about it or whatever. But I don't believe she was ever that person because she is so fucking rotten. And all the people that are going along with her are just as rotten. I mean, these are horrible. I mean, actually horrible people.
I mean, she's called Jess like stupid and idiot, retard. I've heard her say it. And I'm like, it's one thing to make fun of somebody, do the roast, move on. But this is 11 streams in. And
You start
J7,
calling people's like families and like
that's crazy.
shit like that. You're just a fucking.
Why can't this just be somewhere we all just go and have a community and talk? I mean, Kane, I knew nothing about you. I mean, I still don't really know anything about you, minus your funeral. Yeah. So again, I'm not sure if you're alive or dead. But I just think that this is the community, and I love you. Like you're kind of like, I know you look like Kevin James to me. I kind of just have like a special place in my heart for you, and I have no idea why. But that's what I mean. I think this is crazy that we're having people call people that have passed. That is nuts to me. This is something that is just
a disclaimer here because I'm sure that Jolene had nothing to do with that. I've never heard her say to her chat, "Go do something." I've never heard her say that. But people take this personally, like this is their job. This is their mission.
Oh, I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying, like,
I know. I just wanted to clarify.
The people in her chat.
I'm not blaming
people that are in her chat. Like, you can say what you want about Jessica Machado, but the people in her chat, they're not like that. They're just not like that.
No.
And I'm not blaming her at all for it. I'm not saying she's to blame for it. She's not. Right. You're not blamed for what your chat does. But my point is, there's people in there that are like that. That would live. I mean,
there's crazy people on the internet.
I mean, honestly. Like, imagine somebody committed suicide and they call the mother up and tell her to kill herself. I mean, that's a fucked up thing to do. That's horrible.
I mean, I've been there and I know what that feels like.
It's not her. I don't blame.
It's horrible.
I agree.
And poor J7. I mean, she just needs to take a minute and breathe.
She needs to realize if she can do it or not. Like, either you can do that and stick through it, or you can't. And if you want to lob shots, you got to expect them to come back. The thing is, some of the things they're saying though is it's just downright just
vile.
Yeah, it's vile. You know what I mean? It's not even joking around. Like, I try to always have a little bit of joking in what I say. Sometimes people rub you the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
But the shit that she said the other night was like, and I wanted to tell her, you probably shouldn't have done 2 shows on the 3rd and the 4th of July. I understand, like, you like to do it or whatever, but I knew that was going to be twisted into she's just a fucking loser, and that's just what people do. It's gross, but
Yeah.
But you know what?
Well-
Here's the deal. Every single one of those people turn in to watch her. So obviously they're
yeah, that's my point. They're
That's
all
the
on the
thing.
internet too.
I mean,
they're all there.
you're-
They're all doing the
you're
same
doing
fucking
it
shit.
too. I mean, so shut the fuck
Yeah,
up and
and
move on. Let's all be adults.
On the one
Sorry.
hand, she should be able to do whatever she wants. I, however, did have I thought to myself, I saw that she brought back the whole messy Jessie stuff and did it all over again. And I thought this is going to be a disaster.
Yeah,
And I
she
mean,
does
I
play that a
stop
lot.
watching when I see that. I'm like, I can't.
Okay. So in the same breath, that's exactly right. She needs, if we're going to preach if we're going to practice what we preach, she also needs to just stop and let it go too, and stop bringing up message, whoever the hell that is. I don't even know if that's a real thing. I don't know how to do fake accounts. I can barely even get into my own email.
Long story. We don't even have to. I didn't even want to say her name because you know what? Like, I bet she was pissed that it all came back up again, But my point is that what I see happening with Jess Machado that concerns me is this constant bullying. And anybody after like a month of this is going to start to, well, first of all, she's been questioning herself now for a while, but it's this whole thing that happens to you when you're being attacked by people who think you're a lying thief stealing from the Veterans Association, to the point where they email and call the Veterans Association until they have to have a special board meeting to figure out how to deal with this. Now, that is not, and I'm not going to say that's Valhalla's fault, but however that whole thing got started, and then these people go over the damn edge with all this stuff, that is really unfortunate. And that is what we're not used to in this community. I don't care if you're Turtle Boy. I mean, never have I ever been in Turtle Boy's chat
let me
for a
play
long time. Ever.
devil's advocate with that.
Okay.
You're on YouTube.
Mhm.
You know that everything you're going to do is be screwed. It's going to be fake.
Mhm.
As much as I think that what I can respect about Jess is she's like, I screwed up and I did this wrong.
Mhm.
Now, how many of those other people have done that? You're going to be on YouTube. If you're going to be popular and have all these followers, they're going to pick you apart. But I just want to say to everyone, what are your mistakes that aren't out there? At least she can own it. There's somebody behind me. I don't know who it is.
To be fair, though, the worst people are people you don't even know who they are. These are the worst
Right.
people.
Right.
You know, and
crazies.
that's, I've always had my problem with these people, because like if you ever get them on screen or come on and we can start looking at you, I think we'll see, far more problems. I mean, these are problematic. I mean, imagine waking up every day and thinking, how can I fucking ruin this person's life?
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
It's crazy to me.
And
Like,
that's
I don't have enough time to think about that. Congratulations that you do.
Right.
I just don't. I got other things I think about in life, and I'm like, I don't like nobody's like the pylon's nuts. But like some of the shit where we go really even deeper, like what happened to Jessica Walsh. You can say whatever you want about. I know what you're saying about the message Jessie thing or whatever, and she needs to be able to understand that when you do that, people are going to come at you, and either you can take it or you can't.
Right.
If you can take it, you can fight back. But if you're not gonna be able to take it, you shouldn't put it out there. I agree with that.
100. But I think that she's.
When you start calling people's families and saying horrible, like it goes to the point where you're like, that's not really what the rules are,
Yeah.
And it's crazy how this all has
above the line. Like that's past where you should be going. If you
the
can't
other-
use your own words to fight back, you shouldn't be on the internet either. I find that to be, I couldn't imagine like somebody calling my mother and being like, I'm glad your fucking brother died of ALS, your son died of ALS or something. It's like, I'd be upset, like my mother, she's got a good way about her. She'd probably laugh it off, but like,
no, she wouldn't if it was her kid.
No, I know, but I mean, I think she'd be
and
like,
I can imagine
upset,
someone calling my parents and doing that.
Yeah, she's nuts, and I mean, she's not on the internet because of this. That's why she's not here. Like, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
Well, I mean,
she
she
started
said
doing
today,
stuff like that. It's crazy.
You died, so there's that.
J7 said today she was taking her channel down and mentioned other things, and I was like, I hope that, I hope you were listening or somebody was listening. They can get in touch with her and talk to her, because I worry about that stuff, because I know how close she was to the edge a couple of weeks ago when, look who's here. Moons has come to
Oh,
I have
look.
more. I've had
Oh,
more. I've had more fun doing this show with her than I've ever had doing any show ever.
It
y'all are
is
great.
fun.
I love
It
I
watching
is
it.
love it.
fun.
You know.
Oh
It's like
boy,
sex after dark.
Moons is live from a facility in Florida. I told you she's been
Oh,
proctored.
Moons, are you
Yeah.
watching the beach sipping a
She's
cocktail?
not letting you take all the credit for this. She had to get in here because she knows.
No,
you
she
know,
needs to
Yeah,
get in here.
she
I'm
can't
worried.
take
the
it.
next show I was gonna go on and be like, "Oh, she cut Moons right out." Wasn't I gonna say that?
Honey,
Well, you know, I
All
was
my
gonna
kids
say that.
say they look like Dora.
She got Arkansas Bessie now. She doesn't need you anymore.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what we're
calm
doing.
down. I am not a replacement. I have way too much shit going on. I got kids. I had husband. I
But
got so many.
I just want to one quick thing. I just wanted to finish this thought is that while I'm
Sorry.
listening to Jess try and defend herself and say, I'll get these receipts, I'll do this, I'll stop by the FBI office. I am like, oh my God, do
Stop.
not do
Stop.
this. And
You don't have to
but
prove yourself. Say I fucked up
not
and move
only do
on.
you not have to prove yourself, the goal moves every time you do it. Every time you
You're
do
gonna
it,
find something else.
it's something else. It's something else. It's something else.
And by the way,
So-
she doesn't drive a fucking Mazda. She drives a Jeep. Why does she keep saying that? That just really bothers me. Okay, or whatever.
I
Sorry,
don't know.
I'll let that go.
Moons.
Okay,
Moons.
Moon, stop.
Is it medication time, Moons? Do you have 15 minutes? What's happening?
Did you sneak alcohol in?
No, she does not drink. No.
Oh God.
Moons
Her
is
kids
for
sober.
her.
15
You
minutes,
will.
my afternoon, evening phone call. So I have to make this quick.
Okay.
Why are you running away, Moons? Why are you running from the internet? What's going on?
She's in a
Hi,
facility.
Kane.
Kane.
How are you?
I'm
Little
good.
people.
I mean, I
Little
was
people are
disappointed to see you weren't on here. Fuck.
Oh,
I kind of was too.
Are you running away from the internet? Are you getting too much heat
Yes.
or what's going on?
yes. I've been bullied off the internet. Did you see our episode on Thursday night?
We
Which
haven't
one?
even had a chance to talk about that.
I'll take that as
So-
a no. I'll take that as a no.
It's
Sorry,
not a
I mean,
true
Arkansas
fan or
Bestie,
anything.
it's so
Kane,
good
I
to
cannot
see you.
believe you. Joking.
I'm busy. What was it about? Give me the highlights here. Give me the cliff notes.
Keep listening. We'll talk about it.
Keep listening. What?
Listening. Can you hear me? Is my audio
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. You
Okay.
told him to keep listening. You're going to tell him about
Yeah.
it, correct?
We're going to talk about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, when?
Now?
Soon.
How about right now? Right this fucking second. Go ahead.
I said hello to Arkansas Bestie. I wanted to
Oh,
make sure
okay,
she
sorry.
heard me.
Hi, Moons.
Hello. Thank you
I'm
for
proud of
being
you for
here.
taking a mental health break. I think that's good. But
Yes.
I really am just here because, well,
Not for
I just
nothing. Can
think
we talk about that fucking staircase though behind her?
I'm
That
pretty
shit's
proud of
legit,
it.
huh?
I'm pretty proud of my staircase. It's painted. If this
Thing's
was
nice.
clear, you would understand how hard that was. I put all
Why,
that.
you
together.
should take us on a tour of your house. That'd be great. I mean,
Well, let's do that. I
everybody
don't know
wants
how
to
to
see
do
your
that.
house.
I don't know how to do that right now because I just this is my
You
first
got
day.
you got all the torture chamber lit. It's all lit up
She's
right
I
like,
do.
now.
I'm
What's
not
wrong?
gonna lie. You want to talk about a flashlight? I can tell you all the sex things that Pete Rustin and I have. But that's a whole different show for a whole different day.
Oh, Moons.
Wow,
Moons will come
there we
back
go.
for that. Trust me.
Do it on our show though, okay? Thank you. Appreciate
That's
that.
sex
Yeah.
after dark.
You'll just
We're
have to
getting
come back.
scheduled for
Kate.
Thursday.
Maybe if we let
Arkansas
you.
Bestie.
All right,
Okay.
Moonsy. All the good things are out of the way. We've all said hi, shook hands. Now it's time.
All right. Well, we can talk about it. So I don't know, Ocean. Is there anything you want to start with, or you want me to just jump right in?
Go right ahead. I know you're going to throw me under the bus.
I've
but go
mostly
ahead
been
and do it.
listening, so okay.
Okay. Go ahead and do it.
So I'm not really sure if everyone was here on Thursday. Thursday evening we had a regular live. It wasn't the Bucky's live. It was just a regular live with Ocean and I. And
By the way, that
had-
that was unbelievable. The Bucky's. Thank you for
Bucky's is
that.
the greatest. Bucky's is the greatest
Ever.
place ever.
I
Well,
heard you
what-
talking shit about my Bucky's live.
I was not.
Before
I made a
got
video
here.
about it, but I wasn't talking shit.
I
Did you see
didn't
the
even
video?
get. No one watches you, Kane. What the hell? Okay, go ahead, Moons. Go ahead.
So anyways, towards the end, we had like normal content scheduled. We were talking about Judge Gilday, Karen Reed. There was something else we were talking about that day. I don't remember exactly what it was, but Ocean was doing her thing, talking about the legal stuff that had happened that day, and we had actually come to an end with, I think, our content. And it all of a sudden we get a riot or a raid I don't know what you want to call it, of people in our chat that we didn't recognize that were giving certain comments about what we needed to be doing. What we needed to do, we had 10 minutes. We had 10 minutes. And as time went on, we actually did try and communicate with some of these people. Then we had 9 minutes. Then we had 8 minutes. And the time kept ticking. And some of the comments were, you know, rude, hateful, you know, not respectful. I did communicate with a few of them and was basically told, you know, you need to meet our demands. She's pushing the button in 8 minutes or whatever, you know, the time was. So we realized that these were people from Jolene's live stream.
Maybe
And
when they
what
said
had
Jolene's
happened,
nuts. Go ahead.
a couple of days prior, we had made a mistake. And
Just
I
watched
say
me in
we,
that video. Sorry.
but it was something I gave Ocean the lead on. I trusted Ocean to plan content for
Okay,
a
Mom.
particular day.
Thank you.
And she had this really awesome video she wanted to show, and so we showed it. I did not realize until after the live was over that the video that she showed was actually from a members only stream. Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
dare she?
So we started getting threats that Jolene was going to strike our YouTube channel. Okay. This is a term that I've heard of because, you know, we've been in this community for a while. Do I know what it means in terms of being a creator, being the owner of a channel? Not exactly, but I'm up for learning. So anyways, as soon as we realized what had happened, Ocean and I chatted, and, you know, Ocean is very reactionary. I'm very calm. And so Ocean is always like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Should we do this? Should we do that? And I'm like, I'm usually the one to be, okay, take a deep breath, calm
Oh, can I
down.
interrupt
It's not
for
that
1
big of a
second?
deal.
So you're talking about this happened right after we showed the video where we're having this conversation, which wasn't Thursday night. It was whatever
Right,
night.
right.
This was days prior
Yep,
when we
yep,
showed the members only clip. Okay.
right.
And because that's, I think, is important. So we showed this members only clip, and Jolene actually left a comment in our chat, which I responded to about it. And I said, I'm gonna email you, and I don't remember what else I said because it was days ago. And I
Was it
kind
the
of
comment, like replay crew comment, or a comment in the
replay
live chat?
crew. Replay crew.
Okay, so it was after the live was over that night, maybe,
Yeah.
or
But
the
I
next
probably
morning.
didn't see it. I didn't see it till the next morning. So anyway,
Okay,
keep going.
and that's when I found out too.
Yep.
So we just basically came together and we decided we were going to handle this a certain way. She had already been covering our content for, I don't know, a week or two, along with Jess.
Right.
Some of it we thought was very funny. We even, you know, made fun of it on our show. I meant to reach out to her just as a, you know, new kid on the block. I come from a background where, you know, I'm a woman with a career over 2 decades.
What did you reach out to her for? I don't get it. Why?
Well, continue listening.
Uh,
I
Bigger
work
person.
in the corporate world, right? And I value my network. Okay. So other women who I work with, who are colleagues, who I've worked with in the past, so and so and so forth. I treat this YouTube community in a very similar way, or at least I intended to. So my decision at first was to reach out, have a private conversation. Obviously, I don't have her phone number, so I chose email. I took accountability for my mistake. I apologized and I gave her a sort of like option, like, what do we do next? Can you give us permission? Or
Sorry.
Kane,
Sorry.
Being the
or
bigger person.
would you prefer we edit this out? Now, I'm brand new kid on the block. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm looking to her as the respectable, larger creator. Um, you know, can we work together sort of thing? I will follow your lead. I will do, what you would like. Now, because I was actually working that morning when I sent the email, I went ahead and sent mine, and then Ocean sent her separate. But they were both very similar. We took accountability. We apologized.
For
We
what
waited
though?
for a reply.
For using that content, because we shouldn't have, but that's another part of the story. Keep going, Moons.
Yeah, it's against terms of service.
Okay. That's being the bigger person and adult.
Yeah, exactly. Using members only content, obviously it's behind a paywall. You shouldn't be video clipping it and you shouldn't be sharing it. It makes total sense. So we waited for a reply. We did not get a reply that same day. We didn't get a reply on day 2. I don't even remember when we sent the email, but it was soon after we had used the content. And we didn't get a reply within 24, 48 hours. So when this raid of chatters came into our live stream to threaten us that we needed to take it down, Ocean immediately reacted, as she does. She got off the live stream and left me alone on the live stream. And, of course, I was left there. And, I tried to communicate with some of these people. I tried to explain, we communicated with her directly. We are waiting for a reply. And I was learning information through these people. They were telling me she's not going to reply with big capital letters, NOT. She's not going to reply. And I'm like, wow, okay. So she was live at the same time. She was covering this whole, I'm going to push the button or something like that. Like she was going to send YouTube this strike or whatever, this reporting of the video.
The channel. Yep.
Reporting the channel.
She was doing it live. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And so I got off the live stream and Ocean and I immediately connected. Of course, same sort of conversation with Ocean. I'm like, calm down. She's not going to jump through the screen and attack you, and what's the worst thing that could happen? Like she blows up our channel. Okay. This is our very first strike, and it's not like we put porn or anything on our channel. Like it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. Maybe we get a warning. I don't know. I'm not thinking like worst case scenario, right? I'm honestly thinking like, wow, she's really showing her true colors. Like she's really showing what type of woman she is. I gave her the benefit of the doubt that what she was showing us on her lives was actually not her, but maybe it is. I don't know. I'm a very different woman. I keep my business professional very separate from my personal. Ocean can tell you this. I'm very business minded. I take this sort of stuff seriously. She can roast me. She can make fun of me all she wants. She can, dress up as Dora or whatever. Make fun of my hair. I don't even know. But, at the end of the day, like who you are behind the scenes says more to me about, who you are as a person. So, so that was that. I mean, we did decide to take it down. Oh, so that same live was the live that Maggie came on. And Maggie was actually getting, I wouldn't say threats, but she was getting a lot of negative media for that appearance from the victim's family. And so it kind of did work out that we just took it down and we didn't edit it out. I don't even know, like, was a planet in retrograde that night? Because that episode was like, it was scrap worthy. And we did, like, we took it down. I don't even know what we did. Did we private it or something?
I'm not
And
telling
just-
all the details
Can
right
I ask,
now.
why
You
does she have so many costumes? Out of
Huh?
curiosity. So why does she
What?
have so many costumes? Out of curiosity, I just want to know why that she can just like dress herself. She has all of the costumes. I just have questions.
Comedian, and that's what she does. Like Jess, is a detective with Sherlock Holmes. That's
Oh,
what.
that was
Cleo-
great.
Who gave you the members only video? Where'd you get it
So-
from?
I have a few details to fill in. Are you done,
go
Moons?
for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so first of all, I look at people having different reactions or different ways they do things as a strength. I don't look at it as a criticism or a, one way is better than the other. So when this first happened, my first reaction was I wanted to edit the video immediately, days prior to that. And Moons wanted to wait. So we did wait, and we both wrote notes to her. And I'll explain about why I wanted the content and how I got the content. So I actually saw this video weeks ago, and it was a members only, but I had been gifted a membership. I was in there commenting on her, whatever it's called, her skit about us, because I thought it was hilarious. And so I commented, she read the comment, I got a membership. And so I was looking through her community stuff like a day later because I was just interested in it. And in the community stuff was a link to this video. And I watched it like 2 weeks prior. And I said to Moons, this is really unbelievably fascinating what is in here. And when I pulled it up 2 weeks later, it was right to the spot where I wanted to start watching it from. And it wasn't at the very beginning, the cover of the thing. I forgot that it was members only. I really totally forgot about it. I had never mentioned that to Moons. I wasn't thinking about that because for days I had wanted to play this. And the reason that I wanted to play it is because, this is when everybody started asking Jess for all the receipts. And what Jolene does is she's not just a comedian who does these whatever they're called. I don't know. There's another word for it, but these skit things. She also interviews people. Like she does in-depth interviews with people. She's a supporter of women. She says that all the time. And she does these episodes sometimes where she's chatting with people in the chat, just having like a conversation, not doing a comedy scene out of something. So this was, she had been off for like a couple of days, and this just happened to be the first thing I saw 2 weeks ago. And she was having a conversation with the people in the chat about the Karen Reed crowd and what had been going on with Karen Reed crowd, because I didn't know this, but she had done a skit about Aiden and Emeritus trial that they had. She's done Karen Reed stuff. She's done stuff about Turtle Boy. I knew none of it. I didn't hear of her until this all started. So she said, well, you're not going to believe it. And, remember we just watched that, the trial with Meredith and Aiden, and we watched somebody named Jess Machado testify for him. And she said, well, now everything's turned around and everything's all about Jess Machado in this community. And so she's been accused of doing a swatting, and, the community is like turned against her. So while she's telling them this, she looks up the word swatting, and she's like, this was not a swatting, because she had listened to the stream. She was in the stream that Jess did with Valhalla 2 weeks ago, when Valhalla came on there and was like, this, and this happened. And Jess had taken it upon herself to call the police, who said they didn't know a damn thing about this. She texted with the owner of the place that Valhalla had rented. And they were like, a swatting never happened. We would know if we had a swatting call. So, and Valhalla's in the chat saying, well, they came because one cop came. And so the whole time it had been one cop came. So first, Jolene looked up the word swatting and said, "Oh, this wasn't a swatting because when a swatting happens, that's like you come in there, guns a blazing, and it's like a bomb threat or a kidnapping or something really bad has happened, and they take immediate action. And there's not just one cop. This is Jolene talking." And then she said, so it wasn't a swatting. And let me tell you something. From watching Jess Machado, that person that we just saw testify for Turtle Boy, she's not a woman who would do something like that. Absolutely not. I do not believe for 1 second that Jess Machado would ever do something like that. And went on to say many positive things about Jess. And so that is the part that I wanted to show, mostly because Jolene was able to figure out the whole story of everything that had happened with J7, with Baker, with the toys, all of it from beginning to end, weeks before she started this comedy stuff, without any receipts. And I was like, what's wrong with the rest of you dum-dums that you can't figure it out? Jolene doesn't even go here. And she managed to get all the facts, including figuring out for herself that it wasn't a swatting. And so in the chat, while I was showing this, people were flipping out like, oh my God, where did you get this? Like how, like she knew. And plus she understood it all. And all of this stuff was available to people if they chose to look for it. And they were actually changing their minds about Jolene. They were like, well, we can see now why she, wanted to make this into comedy. And, people were like, we love her hair. We love her haircut, like all these positive things. I understand that she saw the members only and wanted it gone. And she was pissed. And I got that. I totally understood that. And it was a mistake. And the reason why I wanted to act so fast is because I felt responsible because Moons didn't know at all. I had known like 2 weeks ago that it was, but I just totally forgot about it. But Moons didn't know at all. So I wanted to take responsibility for it. And I wanted to take action because I didn't want the channel to get struck because it's something stupid that I did. And so anyway, long story short, we took it down. We didn't get struck. But that is why I was so like, we have to show this side. I was like, Jolene can be funny. There's another side to her, and I would like people to see that. But it didn't work out well. And here we are.
So you're not why can't you, like, if you get the members only video, why can't you post it? I don't even understand.
You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to.
Somebody
Because
gave it to
it's
you.
protected under terms of service.
Okay.
You're not allowed to replay. That's why all of a sudden people have been making all these videos. Members only. Because if we made it members
that's a coward way to do things. That really is. I mean, it's because you're a coward. Like, why don't you just put it out for everybody? Why are you trying to only show your members that and nobody else can see? That's weird, isn't it?
I thought it must be because really want people to see that she knew that she said it was not a swatting. She looked it up in the damn dictionary, which is what Moons and I did too. And she also said there's no way Jess Machado would have done this. That's not her character. We just saw her testify for Turtle Boy. And I just thought that was pretty damn remarkable. And
so she was just mad because you caught her in a tough spot. Like she was admitting this.
I don't even know if she actually watched the video that we had posted. I have no idea if she did or not. I don't have any idea, except she did seem to watch us a lot so that she could make content.
Why would she want it down? How did she know about her? You think people just told her that it was up?
At the time she was watching us. She was watching us all the time to make content. So I'm not really sure. I don't know that part of it.
But not a lot to do during the day.
Yeah, and also she's seen her views go way up. I mean, if you look back at her YouTube, it's like 5,000, 6,000. Then it jumps to like 13, 14, 17. Like, that's not because of you, Jolie. So when you see that
it's from Jess Machado.
I mean, that's obvious.
Yes, she's tripled her views and gained like 3,000 members, which good for her. I don't care.
But stop dragging someone. Move on to somebody else. Move on to me. I can give you all kinds of shit.
But the more she hears this kind of stuff, the more she'll want to go back to it. But thank God for Big Brothers, because Big Brothers has entered the chat. Okay.
Can we talk about how weird this is? Like, I mean,
I mean, how do you girls feel about that? But a woman attacking
That's
another
what I'm
woman?
saying. I don't. I think it's sad.
You know,
The
it's, I
first
mean,
couple streams, okay, but
it wouldn't
then
bother me, but I can understand from a woman's side. Like Jessica
11
Walsh is
videos?
struggling, man. It's terrible.
11.
Yeah.
11. I
Jessica
counted
Walsh
today.
is struggling, and that is my fear for Jess Machado. I mean, because you can only do this so long before, and you hear everybody that you thought were your friends and what have you, other creators, just totally trashing you.
Like my
It's
family thinks I'm
bad.
crazy because
What?
I'm so invested in this whole thing. Like, I mean, but I think you're family, and my family's like, yeah, Katie, what are you doing? This is like a little scary that we're all this obsessed with it, but I feel like you're my friends and my family, and
Right,
I just
right.
think Jess Machado is owning her mistakes. She's not perfect, but she's a good person, and she would die on
Right.
the hill for you or kill Kane. I really don't know, but
Very.
The big mistake is
Downhill.
thinking any of these people are your friends. I mean, that's
right,
the
you're
huge
really
mistake.
not in real life. Let's be honest.
You know what I
We know
mean?
each
Like,
other.
she's nice, like, and I'm sure a lot of you people are nice, and that's great. But there's also people that
I'm pretty great.
they wake up saying, "How can I fuck this person over?" And they
that's
act nice to your
crazy.
face, and you don't know. They're not your
Is that not
friends.
crazy? Is it not
I
crazy
mean,
that we're on the
I
internet?
feel like Jolene is a totally different thing here. Jolene is doing this because she is a comedian. This is her content. This is
Does she
her
want to be Kevin
whatever.
Hart?
It's
Yeah, but
all
she goes
people-
far, Oceans.
Yeah.
Like, she goes pretty fucking low, man.
Then go get on a comedy thing like Kevin Hart did.
You know, it's not a roast. You know what I mean? Like, some of these people take it
Oh,
real
that's what she
personal. They
calls it,
shouldn't.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a roast. Watch the comedy thing with Kevin Hart. That's an actual
Well,
roast.
what I didn't finish saying is that, and at the same time, you have all these people over here, the creators, trashing her and having their chats go and watch and join in that way. It is like going to the Roman Colosseum or whatever it was when they would have the people come out and they would, you know, off people in front of you and the crowd would be cheering. So,
You know where I disagree with you on her, though, is that if she's a comedian, right, which is fine, why doesn't she ever bust the other people's balls? Why is it always the same people? Why don't you go after? They all have shit to make fun of. You think the Glare doesn't have shit to make fun of? He's a
Oh,
dirtbag.
that's a whole nother story.
The
Can we
Glare
talk
is a
about that?
fucking dirtbag. I've heard more shit today. I couldn't believe that I heard about this guy.
That.
Like, he's not a great guy. So, like, there's plenty you can make fun of him. Why don't you? Why is it only her?
Let's pull his stuff out of the thing. Let's let the
I
guys
don't
bang
think
up
he's
on him.
probably
You
done.
think there's not stuff you can make
Why?
fun of the Turner
But
Boy
why?
about? Like,
But
are you
why?
serious?
My point
You're
is,
a comedian. If that's what you say you are, then you should
Right.
go after everybody. You
no,
shouldn't
because
just
she's
be,
getting the she's one of the boys. That's what she is.
Yeah.
And Kane, I hate to say it, but you're kind of one of the girls. Love you, but you kind of are. But you know what? That's
It's
not
true.
a bad thing.
I'm just calling it out. I mean, she doesn't go after anybody but the same people that she thinks
Well,
that
because
follow her
Jess
or
was
whatever
the
she
topic
thinks.
of conversation. That's why. Because this
Because
was all
Will
about.
is fueling her.
But she could just as easily be making fun of the Broken Baker. Like, there's a lot there.
Because it's
Why
all
doesn't she?
fleshlight, guys. I got more sex toys than a
I know
fucking-
Oceans doesn't think of these things. She doesn't. She just goes one way thinking. But are you
I-
really
I-
thinking that like she shouldn't be making fun of those people? Like,
No,
if you're
I
a
didn't say
comedian and
that
your
at
thing is
all.
to be a comedian, you'd make fun of everybody. You wouldn't just pick certain
Right.
people.
You're gonna do
She
11
needed
streams.
content to get her to this show that she watches, whatever the hell it's called. The BB House. What the hell
Big
is
Brother.
it? Yeah, Big
My
Brother
mom
House.
loves it,
Okay,
too.
this was the date that she needed content until, and she was actually saying that she was getting bored of doing it. And I'm not saying that not go after these guys. What I'm saying is she had a whole lot of content about Jess and a whole lot of people in her chat rooting for her failure. So that's for Jess's failure. And so it was kind of like the perfect storm
Here's
for
the
her to
deal.
do it.
I
It doesn't
think we
mean
should
that
quit
she's
talking
not
about her.
gonna.
Well, I just think that she sells more than Broken Baker would. I think Broken Baker is way more there to make fun of. I mean, it's not even.
It's
I
so
don't think it's
weird.
the
He
I-
definitely
but he doesn't sell. She sells. Obviously, her
Right.
views have gone skyrocketed.
He
If she was
has-
talking about Broken Baker and making fun, nobody even know about this.
I think
You wouldn't
Broken
know who
Baker
she
is a
was.
freak. I think he probably
You wouldn't
makes.
know.
He definitely has
I
a red
knew
thing.
nothing about her until I saw her make fun of her. Then I knew, like, she's been around for a long time. It's not like she's brand new to this.
Right.
She's been around. You never heard of when nobody's ever talked about her until she started making fun of her. So
But if you go through her streams, the only other person she has about 10.
she's not a real
followers-
comedian. She's a
Whatever
fucking
her
failed
name
comedian. I mean, let's be serious. She sits
Yeah,
on
she's no
fucking
Kevin
live streams for 5 hours a night.
Kevin Hart is
She's
my
a
favorite.
failed comedian. She's not a real fucking comedian. She's not a stand-up comic. Because if she was, she wouldn't be wasting her time on the
Okay,
internet doing
here's
the
the
shit
deal.
that she-
If she does, I hope she does get. I hope she gets to be a stand-up comedian. I hope that
She's
she
not good
gets-
enough. She's not good enough.
know
That's why
what?
she's doing this.
That's
She's
supporting
going to the
women.
lowest common denominator.
I agree with
Sad.
you 100%. But also, as a woman, I hope to God she gets what she wants, and I hope to God she gets to be a big time. But you know what?
I really
There's two
don't.
ways to
I
do
hope
it.
she fucking like. I don't want to say I hope she dies, but like she's
Okay,
a fucking
Kane, that's not
horrible
nice.
human being.
Kane, that's
She's
not
a
nice.
bad person. Like, she's not a good person.
But you know
know?
what? We should want what's good
I
for
only
her.
wish the worst for her. Like I hope her career just goes downward and as fast as it came up right now.
Kane,
Get
we're
down
being
to
positive.
1,500. Cut the
Doesn't seem
subs.
to be going that way.
Tell
Doesn't-
her like we're gonna unsub from you.
Thank
And
God she's
you're-
back. Vince, can you talk some sense into him?
suck.
I hope she does great things. I hope
Why? Why would you hope that?
because as a
Oh,
You're
woman,
not donating money to her, are you, Arkansas Bestie? Because that'll
no,
be
I'm not giving her a
disappointing.
damn dime. Don't worry, Kane. I got my
Oh,
people.
good.
But you know, I'll get called Nan for that. I'm
Nobody
not
wants
a
anything
Cares.
from her. She's a loser.
I
Moons.
only went to college for 2 years, so you know.
I mean, she
I'm-
makes fun. She says Nurse Kim's a bad person. Nurse Kim.
that is like the nicest person.
I mean, what the fuck are you talking about, lady? I mean, honestly. So, I mean,
know
if you
what,
want to
Kane?
really look at the bad people, there's plenty to
Let's
make
hope
fun of the bad
Gets
people.
on a
Like,
Big Brother thing, and she gets famous from Big Brother, and she gets to live her life, and hopefully one day she'll apologize for dragging the woman that
well,
she
first
did.
of all, Big Brother's a great show.
Apologize.
I mean,
It's a great show.
It's her work. Moons, come back. Are you here?
What happened? Did you come back? Did you get it? Did you get another phone call?
She can't get a word in. That's the problem.
Well, let's let her ramble on for another 45 minutes. What you got, Moons?
I can mute my mic again.
That's exciting.
Kane, be nice.
Hey, did you know that in Texas in the summer it's hot? Moons let us know about that.
I'm
She
in
was way
Arkansas.
out today.
It's hot,
in
too.
mid-July in Texas. No shit.
All I want to say is, Jolene, the views of the channel are not represented by Kane. He's a guest here.
See, all of a sudden, no, you know what? You want to know something, Arkansas Bestie? How crazy is this station now? They've gotten up. They've gotten over 1,000. I try to get on. I try to go watch the show. There's 3 ads to watch this show.
Well, then maybe you should do YouTube
I
Premium.
mean, what am I doing wrong? You know what I
Why are
mean?
you not on Premium? Maybe $11 a
Fucking
month.
3 ads to get through just to fucking watch the live view. It's
Why
so
do people
great
not
view.
go Premium? I love you, but if you can go to freaking the gas station or the Premium is way worth it.
Yes,
I know. First world problems. Here I go again.
it's definitely
Yeah.
worth it. It was like
Yeah,
you
I
don't
mean,
even
gas is
need-
not as cheap. I mean, $1.99 for gas, I almost fell over.
Yeah, I
Almost,
know.
I couldn't believe it.
Okay, we're trying to
Moon?
hear from Moons. I can't help it that she
She's
won't talk.
got her thing muted.
Yeah, let's hear from Moons.
Well, shut up. Kane, shut up. Mute your mic. I'll mute my mic too. Look at me being bossy.
And then we'll have dead air, and she's still not talking. Moons.
Don't mute your mic until Moon starts talking. It's
Okay.
muted again.
Live from a facility in Florida. Live from a facility
Can't
in
believe you don't have
Florida.
Premium. Are you drinking tequila?
Can I tell you a story before while
Please
we're
do.
here? A good story.
Please do.
So today I got a call from a Minifan, and they wanted to meet up and hang out for a little bit. A couple guys. It was a great time. So I guess Dave Portnoy tonight's doing he's doing something in Nashua. He's doing like a book tour kind of talk in Nashua. So this guy I met up with like, hey, you want to go? We're meeting up with some other Minifans. He's like, we're gonna all go to this Barstool event. And I'm like, I don't want to go. I'm not a big Barstool fan. I like, but I just don't want to go. So we're sitting there having dinner, and can you imagine who just walks through the door? This would be like for you, Jessica Machado, walking through the door.
Bon
All of
Jovi.
a sudden, guess who walks in? Kirk, Seamus, fucking Minahan. Just
Oh
walks
my
in.
God.
Walks in with a couple other guys because they got and they're like, hey, we started talking to him a little bit. Sits down, has dinner, and in true Kirk Minahan fashion, instead of coming back by us, goes out the back door. I mean, it was a perfect experience.
Wow.
Unfucking believable.
That is exciting.
Unbelievable. Some random restaurant in Nashua, Kirk Minahan just walks into. What a fucking, how awful must it have been for him to see us? I said, hey, Kirky! Oh,
I have questions about that after Moon's talk.
fucking awesome. We were just sitting there all looking at each other, just shell shocked. Like, holy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
go
we
ahead.
hear you.
Okay. Sorry, I was having technical difficulties, which was also more PTSD.
Oh, okay.
It is
Sorry.
difficult.
I feel bad for you and Proctor, not Proctor though. Psych.
If you see him, get
Tell them to double up on the
Yeah,
medication.
get all the details. Record your phone. It's legal there, I think.
Is she bringing something to the table, or what are we have something? What are we
Hey,
doing? Go ahead, sorry.
I'm bossy. I'm very bossy.
No, I had to
Yeah.
step away, so that actually worked out perfectly because yeah, I'm back now.
She's babies.
There's a couple of like chats in
Oh, you're
the
so jealous.
chat that I wanted to mention.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciative says, Kane, the Bucky's video got more views than all of your shows combined.
Well, that's not true.
Bucky's is
I saw the views. It was very low for you guys. Not great.
Bucky's is
You
great.
didn't watch the tour I did. You know where I toured? You won't believe this, Moonsy.
QT?
I did a tour of a place I've never been.
Target?
Target.
He's very nice.
Target?
Unbelievable.
Never been to Target?
Unbelievable. It's like a clothing store. They have groceries. They have a Starbucks.
Go to Super Target. You'll be blown away.
And everything I checked, everything that I saw, I told the audience exactly what it was. Over and over and over and over again. It was just amazing. The only thing they were missing, you're not going to believe this, gas pump. No gas. It's
That's
disappointing.
where Walmart wins.
So, I said the next place I'm touring is another place. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Walmart. So we'll do it. We'll definitely do it and put the video up. You should have watched it. It was very good.
I'm from where it came from.
I'm gonna definitely put a link in here so we can all
Like,
watch.
you know what? It's really hot today. No shit, Moons. It's fucking July in Texas. We know it's
where do you live, Kane? Arkansas and Texas are you come down here for 30 seconds, you will die.
I've been over there in the summer. It's hot as shit. We don't need to be told. We all know.
Stupid.
She's
Like,
in Florida right now, anyway. Okay,
That's
have some
right.
respect.
She's living in her.
You know where's really nice in July? Florida. It's really nice.
Well, when you're in
man.
facilities, it's okay. You're inside and it's air.
You can stop. I'll let you use my house in Florida. You can come in the winter. It's a lot better.
Ocean's got like 75 houses. She's like, I got a beach house. I got this.
Shut up,
I'm that
don't
person.
tell all my dirt.
I'd like a beach.
I have a nice house in Florida. Beautiful. Right in Bradenton.
I have a lake house. I'd like
Really?
to sell it.
Yeah.
Bradenton. Is that where?
Okay.
Where's the
Moons, talk.
Moons,
Tell us.
what are you doing?
I'm worried about you. Keep talking.
Is that on the? It's on the West Coast, right? I've been there many times. I can't think of.
It's on the west. Yeah. No, it's on the East Coast. On the East Coast.
But I want one to.
Oh no.
Oh,
Sorry.
Bradenton is
It's
by
on
West
the west.
Palm.
On the west. It's on the Gulf of Mexico. I'm right on the Gulf of Mexico. It's beautiful.
Okay, Kane.
Tell me.
Hey.
Kane, did you water the plants at Target?
No, you know what I found there though, Moons? You won't believe this. I called it out to Jessica Machado. I found just a dirty water bottle just sitting there, and guess what I did? I cleaned it up. I took it out of there. I helped out the Target help.
Did you wash your hands?
Did you help anybody in there when you were flashing the camera in everybody's face, or did
Did
you
DM Target to let them know, or whatever it is it just did? I don't remember.
Oh, sorry, it's the Gulf of America. Sorry.
She tweeted Target. She tagged Target.
Right.
On Twitter.
I would love for you to go to a Super Target. It will blow your mind. There's alcohol there.
Is there really? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's
Oh
like-
my god.
It'll blow your mind.
It depends.
I was
on-
shocked. I was shocked because I was like trying to read a sign. I kept saying, "Can you see what I'm seeing? Can you guys see what I'm seeing?" Even though every time I take a picture or shoot a video, when it shoots the picture, it shows exactly what I'm looking at. But I just want to say it a few more times. Can you see what I'm seeing? Can you?
The Monster Trail Mix from Target is the cow's tits.
George, I love the video. I'm just fucking with you. It was a great video. I give you credit. I wish we would have met your family. That was the only disappointing part. We didn't get to meet your family.
I kind of wish
I was hoping to meet Mr. Moons, but you know.
Did you get a sandwich, Moons? I didn't watch it. Did you get a sandwich?
We don't even know if Mr. Moons was there. Come on now.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not a big fan of their barbecue sandwiches. Write that down.
My youngest gets on camera probably the most often. She comes into my office and gets cuddles, but
Oh, I miss that.
I told Ocean that I probably wouldn't turn my kids into content at any point, but
Until now.
never say never.
When we're
Yeah.
desperate.
I mean,
Not a great
still
idea.
young.
Moons enjoy it. They
They're
grow
still
up
pretty
and then
young.
they hate you.
I hear Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Like they
Hey,
love their
Moons,
dad.
I'll give you $200 if you take out Detroit 20 out of your check. Can you block that person at Detroit 20?
No, no,
on.
no. He's a
$200.
man.
How much of a super
man.
chat do I need
Why
to
don't
give?
we? Can we get
$4.99?
J7 to come on here? Kane, text Jess and see if she'll come on here.
I think
I have
she's had enough. She's
another.
had enough for tonight, I think.
I have
Not that
another
Jessica,
honorable
J7. I'm
mention
just reading.
live
Hey,
chat.
Moons, do you agree with me that Arkansas Bessie's just not smiling enough for this show?
I
It doesn't
don't
seem happy.
know.
Stop.
What's going on?
She's beautiful. She doesn't need to smile.
Well, you can still be beautiful, but I'm saying, like, if you're on here, you got to stop being so nervous. You're fine now.
I'm
You
not
can
nervous.
just
I'm
let
not
loose. You know what I mean?
nervous.
Let loose.
I-
You're gonna let
I
loose
told you
and
to
then
shut up.
on
I'm not
you.
nervous. No, I'm fine. I appreciate being on here to get to tell my part of it because I've been watching it and I get all the shit for the super chats, but I'm not Nan. That'd be cool if I was though, because I'm not gonna lie. But I hate what's happening, and I think we're a family, and I hate it. And I'm a peacemaker, and I want everybody to be happy, and but I know that's not real life too.
Well, I think what the chat's asking is if you got divorced, how much would you come out with if you split it in half? I think that's what everybody wants.
Oh goodness.
I have a pretend I made. Thank you.
You don't need to worry about Arkansas Bestie. Okay.
Listen.
boy.
Actually, you know what my husband did? This is a funny. I mean, I'm not. You tell your story, and I'll tell the story after you get done with that. I don't want to over talk anybody.
Well, most of the richest women are all from divorces from men. I mean, no offense, but
First of
that's
all, I've been
usually
married
you know?
19 years.
Oh, good for you.
It's a long fucking time, though. It's the same person. Not gonna lie. There's good times and there's bad times. And sometimes I want to actually kill him, but I tell him if he cheats on me ever, then I would probably.
What's
kill
the
him.
worst fight you guys have ever had? Is there anything that stands out? Like, oh my god, this was the craziest time. Like, worst fight we ever had.
On a level between 1 and Turtle Boy and Jess. Okay. What was that?
I don't know. I would have to have him tell you that. I think because
Well, in that scenario, Jess won. So a fight, maybe you feel like you weren't
down
right.
things where I've been like, I'm fucking out. Bye. But at the end of the day, my thing with marriage is there's always got to be one person that's not going to give up, even when the other one does. And I hate him sometimes, but I love him all at the same time. He's a fucking idiot sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not
Well, that's real marriage. Real marriage, that's what that is. I mean,
because it's not perfect.
it's gonna
It's not
be hate,
random.
you know?
If it was easy, everybody would do it. And I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
right.
Sometimes it gets harder.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he's a douchebag sometimes, and I'm a bitch. I mean, I'm fine. I'm an emotional, psychotic person.
No,
sometimes.
not you.
But I did get the pellets. I was going to tell Jess about this. The pellets have changed my life.
Does he have a hammer? Is he like just like he's he's well endowed or
Our sex life is great, Kane. Yes.
excellent? Good.
Mhm.
That's good to hear. That's healthy. You need that. It's important.
She's
Yeah.
gonna
That's a
do
be
a
all end all, but very important.
I have a
gonna
lot
do
of things.
sex toy tour on one of our after dark
I feel like
specials that we're
that's-
gonna have members only.
I do have a lot. You should ask. I mean, I'm very open with
And
that.
Moons is going to lead the tour because you just don't think you know. You think you know
Moons
Moons.
has
You
got a
don't know
kinky
Moons.
side.
You don't know Moons. Trust me.
Kane, you're like the person.
Moons,
I
why
love
are you so quiet? Come on.
Yeah,
Is it-
Moons, what you
like,
tell us
I'm
about your sex
waiting.
life
I'm
next?
waiting for Kane to shut up.
Hey, Kane, you can tell
All right, I'll
Kane-
get off now, guys.
No,
Hey,
you
you
can't
don't
guys-
get off.
that's
Hey,
all right.
hey.
You got your chat likes everybody just to talk for 14
Yeah, the
minutes,
chat's like
and the next
done
person
with
talks for
Kane.
15
Kane,
minutes.
just shut up and sit there. What else you got to do?
Kane,
Nothing.
you're our Janice. Go ahead.
Kane, just sit there
All right,
and be happy.
guys, have a good
Kane,
night.
We love you.
Bye,
Thank you for
Kane.
being here.
Love you guys.
you.
You guys are the best. Even though you're beating us in the ratings, I respect my
too.
competition. Keep your friends close, enemies closer.
That's my
so-
motto.
J7,
We
our
all
love,
cannot be
please.
friends.
J7's listening. She's been texting me. She's going at
We all
Moons.
just
Moons
not
is
get
this.
beaten
Moons
as
is that.
bracelets
No,
and
I'm sorry.
all that.
Oceans is this. Oceans is that. She's not happy with
Quickly,
Oceans.
Come here. Real
She's
fast.
she's not happy with some of your takes. I can tell you that. But she told me she was watching Netflix, and then I've gotten a fury of texts from her. So I don't think
Hey,
she's watching Netflix. That's all.
Ask Pete that question you asked me. Come here.
You know what? A lot of people aren't happy with my takes. Ask Moons.
Ask him the question you asked me
Max.
Well, what question?
about the fight.
Oh, I asked her what was the worst fight you guys have ever had, and with one that maybe she doesn't come out completely on top. Like, it's even. It could have went both ways. We don't know who won the fight, but it was one of your worst fights.
I don't know. You're pretty much fucking crazy all the time.
See?
Smart.
What'd
That's
you
a
say?
smart move. I mean,
No, I mean I am, and I will kill him if he does something stupid.
Yeah, well,
And he does things stupid, like he's been on eBay Live and bought a fucking stupid watch and a 5-carat diamond for, I can't even talk about it. It's he has a watch problem. Oh, he's sitting down. This is like a real thing now.
He showed us his new watch when he got home.
Yeah, he's very proud of it. I had to sign for it. That's what I do. I stay home and sign for shit now.
I love that for you.
Yeah, he works all the time. But yeah, marriage is hard. It's good though, most of the time. He likes my new boobs. That's what he's really going to tell you.
Let's make things easier.
You knew what? You knew boots?
Boobs.
What kind of boots did you get?
I had a fell cane. It was the whole thing. I had to have new boobs.
Boobs.
Oh, shit.
Tatas.
Well, mazel tov. Congratulations.
He's not touching them for a while.
I can look though.
Yeah. This is
Why
my
is there like a grace period with it? You have to wait a while, or how's that work?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a break
Long
in
recovery.
That's what I'm at. I don't know nothing about
Just
this.
had surgery. It's you missed that. Go back and rewind. In the beginning, we talked about that. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's other. You don't have to touch those to be pleasurable. I mean, it's fine.
No, I
There's
know.
ways to get around
He's
it.
like a child. It's like candy. He's like, so can I look? And
I
every
was-
time
I know. I can imagine. I know that feeling. Get
It's
it.
weird. It's
Shut
bizarre.
my mouth.
Yeah,
Does
we're
it
kind of
hurt to
behind.
walk?
No.
Does it hurt? Okay.
Why isn't Moons on camera again? What's going on? Why is she hiding behind her fucking whatever?
Facility
What is
in
that thing?
Florida. Okay.
Yeah, Pete wants to know who Dora is. So this is Moons and Oceans thing. And,
I drew that in arts and crafts time today.
oh, can I bedazzle it for you? I do love to bedazzle things.
You absolutely may. Okay. We love that.
Kane's like, this is a shit show. What are you doing?
Maybe that will cheer Moons up too if you bedazzle her Dora. Okay.
I can make you a sign for your deal.
Bedazzle
So
her
my
Dora.
second honorable chat message from earlier is from Tara. She says, is she in the Mooney bin? So like loony bin.
Oh my
but
God. You
Mooney
are in
bin.
the Mooney bin. I like to say you
loved
got
it.
proctored,
I
but we'll say
screenshotted it.
Mooney
I
bin.
loved it.
I mean, we all were wondering. I mean, where are you?
She's in
What's
the Mooney
happened?
bin.
You know, maybe you ran on. Maybe you got run off the internet. It's possible.
She
I mean, Jolene does go hard at Moons. You know what I mean? She's pretty tough on Moons.
I hope she goes hard at me. That'll be fun.
Yeah. She's a little tough.
Actually, I don't. I really don't care.
She's beating up Scott and Karen now. They
They're
have
like the nicest people
150
ever.
subs.
Oh,
Like,
Scott's not really nice. I mean, really?
I think you're so angry.
He's a homophobe. I mean, is that
Not.
nice? He had a big problem with Pride Month. I mean, come on, Scott. Take it easy.
Well, I
man.
mean, I'm fine with it. Everything's fine. Everybody can love who they want to love. But Scott, I
You
don't
couldn't,
think
you didn't even pronounce her name right. What's her name? Goldberg? He called her Goldman or something? That's disrespectful. You have to say.
Moons keep
actually,
talking.
I'm not even going to go there with you, Kane.
Just yell at her.
No, I was just going to say they
Then,
have
then
200
Scott goes on the show with her the next time after he's all fired up and he just backs down to her. It's
No,
like,
Pete said you're just jealous
ran
because
over him.
hey,
Gay guys do.
Pete said that you're just jealous because the gay guys are getting more blowjobs than you are.
That's true. Actually, I mean, to be fair,
He's
like
jealous.
dating another man
jealous.
must be actually kind of nice. Like, watch sports together, no bitching.
Listen,
You're not gonna be able to
I'm
touch
not
my breast tonight. You know, it's not like that in the gay world. They just fuck just repeatedly as much as they want. There's no getting denied.
I feel like this is going really bad. Really, going on a slip.
That's what it is. I mean, so it's I actually like feel like those guys actually I think have a better time. I mean, gay people seem very happy.
I'm going to tell
Very
you
happy.
a story
call this
that I've only told like 4 people in my life. So we got remarried in the Catholic Church after, because it's a whole thing. And I had so we got remarried. We go to New Orleans for our second honeymoon with a bunch of friends. And we get there and it's like, I see like 2 guys holding hands and I'm like, okay, that's not a deal, blah, blah, whatever. Well, it ended up being gay Mardi Gras. And the things I saw were like, you know how you show your boobs for Mardi Gras, blah, blah. They were in a circle and a man was in the middle, and I'm going to let you guess what they were doing. And I was so mortified, and I was like, okay, too much, done completely. But it's a whole thing.
What were they doing?
Well, Kane, you can use your imagination. Be an adult. But Pete and I were like, Pete was like, could you give her some lessons, please? I'm like,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
I like Pete. Pete's
Yeah, he's
my
like
kind of
that.
guy. That's very funny.
Yeah, he is.
Did you
Still
did
got
you
a tough
take
story.
did you take the advice or no?
No, I walked away. It was embarrassing. I'm a good girl. I'm not like that.
What
No.
are the stories you got, Arkansas Bessie? We're here.
Oh, I
You
have
know?
so many stories. Pete can.
I mean, Ocean's not going to get this out of you, but I'll get it out of you. What else you got for us?
I
That's
wasn't
a
even
Pete.
thinking about it, to tell you the truth. Now, come on, Arkansas Bessie, let's go.
That's Pete. Pete can tell you all kinds of stories. We have a lot of stories. We're married a long time. We're a hot mess express. I have a lot
We
of things.
love
I have a lot
you.
of questions. I have a lot of questions. But I mean, here's the deal. We're talking about the situation that's happening in the online community, not about my sexual experiences.
Well, I think we can pivot at any time. Go feel
Sure.
free.
If Pete comes back, he will tell you all about them.
Okay.
We'll look forward to it.
Like the day
right.
that, I mean.
All right, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for having me on. I
Bye,
All right,
appreciate it.
Dean. Thank you for
Anytime.
being
Arkansas
here.
Bessie, stop
See you
spending
later.
so much of your husband's money. Take it easy, will you?
Calm
Unless you
down. It's
spend
my
it on
money
the
to
Grace
admit.
Stephan show. You
Don't
spend as
tell
much
her
as you want there.
I take care of these kids in this house. He can kiss my ass. I can spend $100 here.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye, Kane. Tell Jess
Bye.
to be better.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Well, that went south really fast. I don't even know how that went there. Sorry,
I
guys.
call
He
that
outstayed his welcome.
it's
Okay, but I
not
feel
going
bad because
south.
I started talking about New Orleans and I don't even know where. I don't even
It's
know.
going
It's all
cane is
good.
what we call it. We don't call it going south. We call it it's going cane. And that's what we mean.
Pivot. We got to pivot. Okay, back to Moons. Are you okay?
Moons?
Yeah,
Me?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
You both
I
were
mean,
the
I
bigger
don't
person. I'm proud of y'all.
I don't know what you expect from somebody who is committing herself for at least a week. I think you're doing great, Moons.
It's hard, especially with little ones. I mean, that's a lot of it. I mean,
Well,
you need.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You have a real life.
I'm a really bad actor. And
No, you're not. You're
I-
No,
doing
you're not.
fine.
You're a good person. You're a good stick.
I'm a very truthful, transparent individual, much like Jess. And real talk is yes, it bothers me what's happening in this community, obviously. I asked Ocean if I could take a week off just to focus on like some personal stuff. As you guys know, like there's things that I do that I'm very passionate about, and I'm finding that I don't have time outside of the channel to like do stuff that I need to do. So I'm gonna take a week off. I don't know what that means. I've also decided like maybe I'll step back, like instead of 5 days a week, I'll do 3. And maybe Ocean will do the other 2, and maybe Arkansas Bestie will join her.
No, but
I don't
think,
know.
I think for your mental
we-
health, I'm proud of you for making that commitment. That's hard to do.
Yeah. We've kind of like just talked about a variety of things. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
It's hard
We'll see
because
how
I
it
know you
goes.
probably some of you really wants to do this, but some of you also has to be a real wife, mother, and
Yeah.
But you work, so I mean that's a lot.
Yes, I do. I work full time, and that's what takes up, I think,
Right.
the majority of my energy.
Well, then you come home and you want to be with your babies and your husband, and
Yep. Yeah. And I do eventually want to tear away from my full time job and go into more self employment, but again, I need to have time to be able to focus on all that.
and that's a mature, normal life.
Yeah, it's hard. The YouTube channel, it is so much work. Like I cannot imagine not having someone to help me, like
Right.
Jess. Like I just don't. It is a lot of work. So,
But you have a sweet soul. You're a very good human.
I would
Thank
like to say that
you.
the other thing is, in addition to all of this, for the past, I don't know how many weeks, we've been dealing with all this other stuff that, wasn't part of what we were doing in the beginning. Like this whole dealing with, trying to help Jess, trying to mod for her, and also just work through all this stuff that we saw happening. And it takes a lot of conversation, watching things, time that I don't think we ordinarily would have. We wouldn't have spent that much time doing that, but it is time consuming to try and stay current with what's going on and all that stuff. Instead of just
But it makes you
every
really good
day.
people, good friends.
Yeah. Yes. And I'm
And
not
it's
saying I
exhausting.
wouldn't
It's
do it,
exhausting. You
but
have to do what you all have to do.
yeah, it's also kind of just overwhelming to see what has happened to people. It's not I don't know if overwhelming is the right word, but it is.
We just need Spicy Misty to like beat up everybody, and it'd be great.
Spicy Misty.
Like
There's
she's
too
like
many.
I'm pretty sure she's my like if somebody's gonna bully me, I can say something, but she's gonna go in front of me because I'm gonna just go lay down if they try to hit me, and
Yes.
I'm gonna let her just go in.
Yes.
Like a superhero.
Like when you're walking through a crowded bar, you want Spicy
Right.
Misty in front of you to lead the enemy to
Yes.
pass.
And in my online
Yeah,
world,
too.
she's gonna be like, you can be Dora and I can be Boots, and then she's gonna be like, "What, Diego?" She's gonna come in there and kick their ass. That's what's happening. You can be Backpack. Ocean, you be Backpack. I'll be Boots. She can be, yeah, and then she's
I love it.
she's
Yeah.
scary. She's gonna kill somebody.
Yeah.
She's gonna at least mace somebody in the face.
Yep, absolutely.
No, this
She's
has
not
been
carrying
fun.
that beer bottle for no reason at all.
I didn't see her throw it. Didn't see
I
it.
didn't either.
Yeah,
I did
but
not see a
100%
thing.
she would. She'd definitely knock somebody out for us, I think.
Absolutely.
We should get her like a shirt that says bodyguard or something.
Yep.
She
Yep.
doesn't need any tips from us.
Oh gosh, y'all gonna get some. I think that's funny. Yeah, y'all
We
should do
might
this.
This is a
see.
quick question. So Ocean and I are very upfront with like, we knew like this couldn't be forever, right? Like Ocean Moon's live, like we're not going to do this till we're 70. So we're very open-minded when it comes to making improvements, just bettering the channel. If it came to a point where maybe I took a back seat, like I took on more of a producer role or focusing on the content versus the lives,
You'd be good with that.
we would be open to that. Yeah, because that's really where my passion lies. It's not really being live. But
We'd be
it's
having
all-
auditions. Arkansas
Yeah,
Bestie.
Arkansas
I just-
Bestie could be on an audition right now and she doesn't even know.
She is.
I
She's
just want
already.
to be Backpack. I just want to be the Backpack. I'll just sit there and I'll be quiet and I'll say my stupid shit when I say it, and people will be like,
I know,
"Oh,
but you're going to be doing trials soon, so just hold on to yourself. We're
but
getting
we'll have
there.
to have that's a daytime thing. So we'll have to be like,
I know.
we'll have to,
I know.
See? Yeah.
We're going to do that. We're going to do
I
that.
have a whole thing about Tyler. We should watch the whole Tyler thing right now. I can't even talk about it.
Yeah.
I started watching it. Yeah, but
I
that
go down a
wasn't
rabbit hole. I go down a rabbit hole with that.
that wasn't a trial though. That was a
It's a preliminary hearing, but it's pretty much a
preliminary
trial.
hearing.
Just call it a trial. It's not,
Except
but it is.
they don't in Utah. Is it Utah? That is where he is, right?
They don't have
They
the,
usually
they don't have the
they don't have grand juries.
they don't have a grand jury,
It's-
so yeah, they do it that way.
Right. It's
And this
very
judge
rare.
has only been a judge. You know, this judge has only been a judge for like 6 months or something like that. I could be wrong about that, but
Really?
it's-
Oh.
yeah, he's not. He's pretty very new at being a judge, from what I
Yeah.
understand.
Interesting. All
Recovery
of it was
addict.
interesting.
Recovery addicts. I love watching it with him. He's great.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're gonna love it even more when you're doing it,
We're
right?
gonna have to come up. Yes, but I'm afraid I'll say something wrong and people will yell at me. Actually, I really don't care. I have my own life.
Yeah.
I have
It's
teenage
okay.
daughters that yell at me all the time. That'll be a
Exactly.
cakewalk.
Yeah.
Pete's Disneyland dad. He does everything right. And listen,
Yeah.
Moons, you're gonna get there. Just trust me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm not worried about it.
Then they will love you again at some point in life. I hear, but I haven't really gotten there yet.
They still Moons is loved. She is loved.
No,
she just
she's
doesn't.
not- no, I'm talking about her kids, the teenagers.
Oh,
They turn
oh, oh,
into-
oh, 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 God.
Oh.
That's not what she
We
thought
only
either.
have
No, I was
I
talking
only
about
have
kids. I was
one.
talking about how it was like, they love you when they're little, and you were talking about cuddles. Oh, I miss that.
Yeah.
Now it's
My oldest
boyfriends.
is 15, and the worst I get from her is that she just hides in her room every day. So when she comes down, I'm like, "Oh, hi! It's so good to see you." And then I don't see
Yeah,
her
yeah.
again for 24 hours. So
My youngest is 15, and she's about to be 16, and
wow.
we have boyfriends, and that's a whole new thing, and they're a lot. Mhm.
Yep. Yep.
But you have to say, do you want to have a serious boyfriend? Or do you want to be out doing? I mean, it's scary. It's
Exactly.
scary with the internet this day and age with kids.
Yep.
Tell us
Yeah,
about it.
totally.
It's
Totally.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Snapchat.
But about the trial stuff, so it's interesting with all of this division, right? We started to talk about, well, do we cover Turtle Boy's, cases, or do we not? And it's definitely a continuing conversation. I think Ocean would go solo if I said no, we're not going to cover his stuff.
I ask you why. Why would you not? I mean, my question is why. I'm just curious. Why would you not want to cover? I mean, just because of everything that's happened.
Well, I mean, it was just a conversation. Like, I want to listen to the community. Like, what is the community saying? What do you guys want? It's not just my decision or Ocean's decision, right?
Right.
It's really what everyone else wants. Of course, I wanted to account for Jess's opinion, which obviously, as of right now, is, it is what it is. I don't think she would be offended,
No.
if we covered his trial. So it's just a conversation that we have had.
mean-
We're definitely going to cover it. The
have to cover it.
interesting thing is, while I'm working during the day, she would have to be doing live court coverage, like, let's say the Clancy trial, for example. She would be by herself. And, so if she wanted a co-host, we could bring someone else on to cover it during the day while I am tied to my corporate job. So again, it's just, more conversations that we're having. We work very well together, like, as far as being a team. And it doesn't stop here, like, I have told her, like, there's been times where we've talked about, like, what are we going to cover on the channel? Like, at first it was true crime. It was the trials. What else, Ocean? There was something else.
You mean
Like
recently
the
that we
police
talked about?
corruption, like
Yeah.
Proctor, Karen
Proctor,
Reed.
all of that.
Yep. And then we
Actually-
threw in
Go ahead.
Bravo. We threw in Housewives of Rhode Island. And I was like, it's a little bit of a variety,
Is it?
So,
It's all
I mean,
drama.
I think
These
all
are
new
y'all
just
two work well together. You do.
it just got to a point where I could confidently tell her, you know what? There's nothing that, like, gives me that dopamine, because in all reality, like, this is not what I'm passionate about. I'd rather be doing something else.
Mhm.
And that's not a bad thing. It's just, something that we needed to talk about. But for Ocean, like, she totally gets into the trials and she's very good at it. Like, she can carry on a whole live stream on her own,
Thanks for
doing
saying
live
that.
court coverage
You
or
do a good
doing,
job.
hearings, like reading the documents and understanding, like, what's happening. I'm very much not, I just want to, like,
Care about it?
I want to talk about, like, what people look like. I want to
I
talk
do
about
love
the
I do love the
drama.
outfits.
Yeah, I want to talk about the
I mean,
the
hell,
style.
if I'm going to sit there and watch
Who's
it all
sitting
day
next
by
to
myself,
you?
I might as well be on here with her and be like, hey, this is what can we talk
Yeah.
about the outfits though? Because I really like
Yeah.
the outfits.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, are you
Yes.
kidding me? Yes.
I mean, I have a husband that
Yeah.
looks like Jimmy Neutron. So I kind of, the hair. I mean, I can talk about people's outfits all day long, and not in a bad way. I mean, make it fun.
Yeah.
I think talking
Absolutely.
about trials and making it more
Right.
fun versus so.
Yes.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really appreciate y'all letting me come on tonight. It was fun.
We
And I
had
just
and
fun.
wanted to
we're
take it up
keeping
for our
you-
friend because
feel
I feel
free
like she's my friend, even if she's not really my real life friend. I just think she's a good human.
I know. I
And I
feel
think
that too.
everybody goes through their own shit, and sometimes
Right.
you just need to have a little grace. And I feel like, you know what? She's a good person. And at the end of the day, we're all human. We all make mistakes.
Mhm.
And nobody
Yes.
knows how stressful that probably was if you have that anxiety that I think she has when she did all this,
Mhm.
doing the members only thing. And you know what? Nobody really paid for much. Let's just be honest. How much was
it's
it
all
called?
about
I'll send the suit. I will pay for everybody's shit. It's
yeah,
not that
it's
much money.
not about it's not really even about that. It's
not.
about kicking
I think
somebody when they're down. It's
and I
a
think she
it's a
got
thing.
overwhelmed.
Some
It's
people are
very
just
easy to
into
do.
it.
As a
Yeah.
woman that has done something like that, I know how that feels to get kicked when you're down. And she truly was just probably overwhelmed and just it just
Right.
made her stop. It just was like, I
Right.
can't do this. This is too much overwhelming.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
And for her to come back and still talk to us every day says a lot about her. And I think that she's
Right.
owned herself. So let's give her some grace. And I think Jolene needs to lay off, move on.
I think her wanting to prove herself and bring receipts says a lot about her too.
I do too. And I'm that way
The
too.
concerning part is that the people she's trying to provide them to,
We'll
not
never
the
let it
creators,
go.
they'll never. It's the
It'll
people
never
in
be
the
enough.
chat who you don't know who it is, and that are the obsessive. It's never enough, and it's always going to change to something different. So,
And you know what? In 2 weeks, I hope there'll be somebody else. I mean, I hate to say that, and I hope they don't do this to somebody else because it should be a community. We started off as a community with Karen Reed, and Karen Reed
Yeah.
brought everyone together. Regardless if you think she's guilty or not guilty, she's not guilty. I'm just saying. But we were a team, and I feel like this has just become such a drama fest, and that's
yes,
what
and
everybody's feeding off of. But
I don't think it's too far fetched. It's a possibility that you could see Jess covering Turtle Boys stuff.
and I hope she, you know what? And at the end of the day, I hope she does because you know what? She's the bigger person. Just like Moon's saying that she reached out, y'all reached out to Jolene. That makes you an adult and a bigger person.
Yeah. So
You were
anyway,
willing to do whatever it took
Close
to
the
make it
door.
work.
yeah.
Backpack. But you know,
Backpack.
We
no,
were.
thank y'all talk and let me go, and y'all talk and y'all.
All right.
But I love you both, and thank you for letting
Thank
me
you
on.
for being here. We
And
love you so much.
Well, and
Very
Moons, I hope you get
Andrea.
some clarity and some rest. And I understand how this has
Thank
been a lot for all of
you.
y'all. And thank you for letting me come on. And everybody, thank you for being so nice in the chat. And I guess I will see y'all at a different time. Maybe tomorrow morning at 6:30 my time. I have no idea how to end this, Moon or Ocean, so you're gonna have to like kick me out of here.
All right. Okay.
All right,
see.
bye, y'all.
Remove.
Bye.
Whoops! I removed her while she was mid-sentence. That's the way to go. It's an Irish goodbye with a kick out the door. You know?
Yeah.
So chat, I'm sorry because I really was not reading the chat, but I will go back and read it. But I really appreciate you guys being here and supporting us in our just. I feel like the word is we're reeling through it. Like it's like tumbling around, and I just can't thank Jess enough for the adult way that she's been trying to deal with all of this. And I'm like listening to somebody who is a firm Turtle Boy supporter for an hour and a half, and which is great because you know what? I'm a firm Turtle Boy supporter too. But listening to somebody who thinks that she was wrong about things is the way that it sounded, and having the grace to accept that and try and learn from that, I think is very powerful. I really do. So that's all I have to say about that.
Eliz616 became a YouTube member. I don't know if you thanked her.
I did not. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Eliz616. I really do appreciate it. Yes, we appreciate it.
That's Elizabeth.
I think I saw Eliz in Justice chat this morning too. So welcome. We're not always like this.
Yes.
Sometimes
what did we
worse.
say our membership name was going to be? I need to go in and change it.
I don't know if we said the last time I looked, Stars was winning.
Right, but that was like the audience member name.
That was something Island.
The Cool Club name.
What was the restaurant you went to with Bay Harbor?
Oasis.
That was it.
Steph.
Oasis.
Steph for the win. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll change it. I'll go in and change it.
I love it. All right. So are we done in Moons? Are we done here?
We're done whenever you're done.
I think we've been on here for a while. So yeah, I feel like if I didn't get ready the Doughboy song, which is my favorite song of all time, I could get it, or we could just exit on some other tune. Like, what do you think?
Yeah. If you want to share the Doughboy song, and then we'll end right after that. That's
Okay,
fine
so
with me.
I'm going to get
Yeah.
that if you hang out here for a second.
Go for it. Yep. I did do my 3 hypes. They reset on Monday. So I went in, I did all 3 of them for the Doughboy song. I heard it was at 11.
I heard it was at 9
Doughboy.
earlier.
Oh, wow. It went up a couple. Okay. Sweet. I love you guys, like, seriously. Like, yeah.
Do you know how many Doughboy things there are on YouTube? I just want to tell you. A lot.
Like the Doughboy, like the Pillsbury.
All kinds of different ones.
Or
Let me.
just- oh, okay.
Hold on. I got to put in her name. Oh, for Leon's sakes. Videos. Okay, here we go.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all the love. I see you. And thank you to the mods for being here.
Oh boy, who can open up my box using his thick man hands? Thank me for all my gifts in front of all of his friends. The Doughboy can. The Doughboy can.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Who can play pretend online? Tell you he's in love. Use you up and shut you out right when he's had enough. Ooh, the Doughboy can. The Doughboy can. Apologize to him because that's just what he needs. Bow at his feet and beg, no fleshlights, please. Who can tell a lie? And then a couple more. Battle his way into your heart. You're just a crazy whore. The Doughboy can. The Doughboy can.
Spent a lot of time, Joe, slating everybody in the company. Backstage, I'm starting fights off everybody. I've ridiculed everyone on the roster. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the f he wants. Have a seat.